Team Boy Smell and whoever. Who's on Team Boy Smell?
Me.
No, not you, Arcane Chicken.
Yeah, Arcane Chick is not even allowed in this tournament.
He's too good.
He
True.
is.
He beat out so many challenger goalies yesterday.
He's different the shit out of him. It's kind of hard. You don't have a lot of practice against center forward.
You mean there's like 3 now in higher elo?
Oh my god, not 3 home people who play the champion.
It's enough.
Actually, do sauce me an invite to the game because my game is on and it hasn't started yet.
You better join quick. Where the hell is Gravity? There we go.
He's here. He's here. Go, go, go.
Banning Asher, by the way.
Oh
What
no.
When you guys? What's the low elo stomp pick? Because a lot of people say it's a Juno, but I don't even know if I agree.
No, Juno's definitely a low elo stomp pick. They're not ready to properly clear.
You think just clearing the slime and then it's
Yeah.
just all over?
Yeah. It would be Juno, Aimi with extra special. X, obviously. Drek.
True. What do you think the meta comp is? I think Aimi X is the one that
I
wins.
caught out. If someone knows how to do the Drek combo, they just auto win.
Noted.
I don't think so. I don't think the Drex will understand like when to kill and how.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
what's
They'll
doable?
eventually just kill everyone. That's all that matters.
I think
In fact,
Drek is a bad
I
pick
think
in
killing
low
is
elo.
better in even lower elo than higher elo.
It's better, but they struggle to kill.
Do you think we see any goalies that aren't Dubu?
Oh,
Yeah.
I 100%.
There's a reason they're in Plat. Well, they're gonna see lots of goalies, you know.
No, we're gonna see lots of Kais. If they're Dubu,
It-
they're already like they're already mid plat. There's no shot.
They're already in Diamond. Is it low Plat cap or high Plat cap?
Low plat, low plat. It's low.
Ah.
They have to be. They can't hit mid plat basically. They can't peak mid plat at all.
Oh, not even peakers.
No, no peakers.
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 What about Atlas?
All
See Atlas.
right.
Ooh, Atlas is a
Oh,
good
Atlas.
pick. Atlas is actually a good pick, honestly. Kai, okay. Julie's not bad.
All right. Boy Smell is on the left. NCGC is on the right.
All right.
But is the team name Boys Smell or Boy Smell?
Boy Smell.
Okay.
Boys smell.
No,
No,
it's
no,
Boy
Oh,
Smell.
here's the Juno.
Not boys. Boy.
Boy
The Juno
smell.
picked. Oh, God, I
Two
could never
Junos
cast
and
high
Aimi
elo
and a
like this.
Kai. Holy.
My disciples.
This is looking like a Gravity Hoishi 1v1 over here.
The Juno mirror is terrible. The most unskillful thing ever is just chaos. Especially if they're both running the proper build. Which they aren't. In fact, both of them are running interesting builds. Ultra Scope on Juno does actually nothing, and Large Things makes you a worse character.
Also, I would just like to point out, Extra Special is probably one of the worst trainings possible on Juno.
It's the
Well,
one of the worst
actually-
things in the game, period. No, it's Large Things.
Actually,
Large Things
something
is the worst
something to
thing.
note while we're in here. Stacks on Stacks Julie is actually the wave in low elo. You're not gonna die. Stacks on
Yeah,
Stacks
that's-
is broken.
That's fair. No, Large Things is literally worse than Prize Fighter on Juno. That's how bad Large Things is.
Oh, this could clear by the Atlas. Here
Not
comes the
even a
Aimi turret.
Yo, Skull 45 is kind of keeping it alive over here, not getting mixed up by the slimes or anything.
100%.
This man's in Flat. Look at the wall.
And they're also walking it forward of the Juno, so not really getting caught out there. Already playing better than me on a bad day.
Yup.
Oh shit! The Amy dash and the strike. That's some high elo tech.
Yeah, that was good. Atlas just didn't have enough movement speed to cover both top and bottom there.
This Juno needs to play way further back, and they have extra special like without hot shots. So I mean, you have the no CD reduction or movement speed, so it's kind of harder to like be relevant.
Yeah, I will
Like-
say it's a bit rougher for. I think double core control is actually better in lower elo also. Even in high
Yeah.
elo, it's like really good. Double core control just makes the game super hard to play because your goalies will eventually make mistakes at this ranking.
They on all rankings.
Also, I think Saint Honeydew is chasing the core way too much. Like, their face is turned towards the core at every opportunity. I feel like if you just trust your team a little more, even though it's kind of hard to trust your team, I feel like you have much more success goal scoring wise.
I mean, did they like what were team selection like? I mean,
Kyachi weighted by rank and whatever. So essentially,
Yeah.
yeah.
Four
random team
teams.
rates.
So 2 teams were fully built. 2 teams had duos, and the rest are solos
Okay.
and randoms basically.
Yeah, like saying Honeydew, please just stay up. I think staying up is so good. Like your ability usage is fine. It just right now. Oh, what a clutch!
What a good clear.
Well, saying Honeydew
Clutch
can't
clear.
because
Oh,
Juno's way
wait.
too aggro. If
That's-
Julie moves up, Juno's already moved up too, and then they sack half the field.
I mean,
And the
that was a-
Juno's getting diffed hard.
I
That
feel
was a pretty good
Ultra
score
Scope,
by
things.
Adelheid, but I'm pretty sure Saint Honeydew just punched it back into him when Senior Skull was trying to hit it down.
yeah, I think
In a way.
yeah, they need to trust Skull. Like second goaling here, you don't need to do it. Like Skull's got it. Skull is popping off. You're just making his job harder.
Yeah, if Julie wants the midfield, I think just covering the passes is more than enough, because then she can still hunt for kills while covering for passes between.
Oh no!
Clearing up is bad.
What a good heads up play by Adelheid, but yeah, Senior Skull unfortunately picks the wrong direction to clear.
Also,
Builds are
Adelheid has a
actually
really
good.
good build on him, honestly speaking. Eject button's not that bad, but for this tournament, 100% is not that bad. Perfect form and missile prop, really good for the Aimi turrets too.
Yeah, but lack of durable, especially in a low elo environment, I feel is just weak.
Yeah, but I think like in a build overall, I think I checked back sign. I think your Forget Me Not plays it really well.
I don't
Just like
know.
people play it right. I like all builds in this game outside the two build, which are absolutely atrocious. Like I think nothing else is really good.
I don't know. I just think eject button's way too hard to play to its full potential, personally. Like
Yeah, it is
on
like,
Aimi.
definitely hard.
Like
It is. There's only specific maps I would play it on, like Split and Center Stage.
But eject button also allows you to. I think it's really nice and lowy because eject buttons are really like bailout runes. Like, oh, should I overextend it? Let me just back up real quick.
the problem is that really doesn't come into play. Like when have they effectively used eject button this entire game?
That was kind of scary.
They just score every time. So
True.
they don't have the chance.
They're too good. All right.
Large things actually hurts my eyes. I need this off my screen.
Oh,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Nice. Can we get a rank check on that? I don't. Low Plat? Little sus.
yeah. Senior Skill getting a little mixed up at the end there. Really good play by Adelheid. And NCGC is up 1-0 against Team Voicemail. Wait, it's a best of 2 round robin?
Oh.
Yep.
Uh,
Best of 2
That's
round robin.
interesting. Alright, we're heading into game 2.
Please don't take large things. It's so bad. It's so bad. It literally nerfs you. Bigger slimes on Juno is really, really detrimental because it makes your slimes eat each other and they become easier to step on.
Oh?
Yeah, the spectator, the Q bug.
Oh. Wasn't this tournament also separated from goalie, midfielder, and scorer? Who's the scorer on that team?
That's a good question.
On which team?
Because they were all definitely playing midfield, unfortunately. In fact, they were playing so much midfield, they were basically playing second goalie.
No, I mean, hey, like people diss on the second goalie too much. Obviously, that happens a lot in like low, but like second goaling is really, really important to making sure your goalie's able to actually play the game properly.
It's important when your team is pressured, but but they were definitely a little bit too close to their goalie, and in fact, they like didn't trust their goalie and kind of stole some of his clears
Yeah.
to the point where like they got a lot of scores off of it because they like would clear for their goalie but cleared it wrong.
Also, especially like when Yume second goalies for me, it's always like away, a distance away from me, covering additional options, not just standing on top of me. And that's like the main difference between real second goaling and like second goaling that's a blunder.
Here we go. It seems like both teams went the same characters.
And,
And
he still
mostly
has
the same
large
trainings.
things, ultra scope.
Can't expect to change that fast. Maybe in the future.
And this is a map where Aimi with eject button actually should get a decent amount of value.
Yeah, especially if Adelheid's able to catch some greed on the orb, just takes it instead.
Oh, all the teams are trapped on top side.
There could definitely kill angles there. Literally no one went for any of them though.
If
Even
Fujimori...
Gino could have killed.
Oh!
Oh!
What a good glitch pop by Adelheid.
I don't know, just smurfing on everyone this tournament. Holy shit.
Yeah, what's
On
happening?
everyone this tournament as this is round 1.
Dude, they're getting absolutely smurfed on.
Like,
Actually.
you know, maybe they should have considered banning Aimi unless this is a no ban tournament. I haven't checked.
Actually, this could be a no ban tournament because it's lower elo. Just
Yeah,
ask.
people don't have actual secondaries. I think it'd be kind of lame to do bans.
But honestly, one of the biggest benefit, like one of the biggest ways to climb is just getting a secondary, because your main
Big cap.
character will get banned.
Not if you play Juno. Actually, the Hyrule people that caught on, but there's certain chances just don't get banned. I don't think it's that bad. I think one tricking is actually the best way to climb.
It is, but you still need to have like a functional secondary.
Yeah, I mean, you'll just pick up the mechanics as they go. Oh, Skull is not striking there, unfortunately.
He already struck, and Adelheid caught the strike with his TPA.
Yeah, but I mean, the strike in the goal box is like negative cooldown. Surely he had it back up.
But Adelaide really good at catching the goalie off guard this game so far. Really feels like the pace of play is so stuck in the midfield that whenever something gets through, the goalies are not going to be ready for it.
Juno just did some high elo Juno tech. Or it's attempted to.
It's so
Messed
hard
up.
because it just feels like Boy Smell just doesn't have enough midfield control of the ball for. I would assume Saint Honeydew's the scorer to be able to push the ball up. It seems like Adelheid and Sluff are just keeping more than enough midfield pressure to be able to find openings here.
Yeah, if I had to give like one piece of advice to Team Voicemail, it's just stay on top and bottom of the map. Just stay on opposite sides, because right now when both people are chasing the core, it just leads to a ton of clutter, and Skull not ready for that one.
That's the best slime in the game right there.
Yeah, that
That's
was
just
super
the slime
awkward. I
placement.
actually think Senior Skull thought Fujimura was going to catch that for him, but he kept
Probably.
walking down.
Yeah, for real though, I've been caught by that slime.
Yeah, it always gets to everyone else.
Yeah, it's a perfect corner slime if you place it properly.
Yep, you don't even need a strike or anything, so you can keep your strike and move up in 50. It works really, really well.
Okay, good kill by Saint Honeydew. Will they be able to find an advantage here
Good.
with that one kill?
Yeah, that was a good wait by Skull as well. They seem to get it past the midfield, but Sloof has a ready respawn, and the advantage is over. Damn, respawn timers are so low.
Yeah, I mean, the time to kill I think is actually fine right now. I think respawn timers are the one thing that needs an adjustment on the patch coming Thursday. Please, for the love of God, please nerf
Plat
room.
finds a really good glitch pop on the Julie.
Just a lot of ping pong going on.
Yeah, this is definitely an issue. I think that if they were playing on opposite sides at least, the Atlas would be able to pass up instead of having to pass down into that minefield over there.
Eesh. No, look at this. Yeah, I mean, look at the levels 10, 10, 10 versus 9, 10, 6. That is what happens when you take extra special on the character who has the worst ultimate in the game by a lot. A lot.
All right, so a 2-0 for NCGC.
Look at that. Are we gonna see Juno in the highest pick rate in the tournament for the first time ever?
I think Juno's definitely one of the best characters for low elo. The only thing is in Plat Minus, they probably don't understand how to strike with the slime.
Both
To the
were
point where,
5-0s, right?
No, I thought the first one was like a 5-1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one was 5-1.
Oh,
Oh, it's too late now.
I'm gonna have to
We're
check the
have
VOD
to-
for Kuyachi statistic reasons.
They were both 5-0.
They were both 5-0?
Oh, okay, there we go. They were both 5-0. Let's go.
We can fix it later. I'm 99%
Please
sure it
wrong.
was
This thing's
both.
being wrong.
Does Tweet have a history of being wrong?
Yes.
He said in the Discord that Hotshots Kai is busted. Like, not even 30 minutes ago.
That was a joke.
Holy shit, Tweet was right. It is both 5-0.
First time ever. Oh, wait, do you attach a screenshot there? I didn't see it. I only saw the message. I didn't actually check the group DM.
There's a group DM?
There's a group DM.
Well, no, our team chat. You're not invited.
What?
I'm not on the team.
True.
Team doesn't exist anymore, but you're not on it. That's for sure.
Technically, since we're a scrim team, we can just add in as many people as we want to replace people as needed.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen. Be like, hey, who wants to play the scrim?
I wanna have Panda on my scrim team.
Get Panda in. Get a true Atlas player.
No. He's a true ex-goalie player. That's where Sile learned.
What? No, I learned on my own. What the heck?
Nah. You learned from Panda. He's the goat on ex-goalie.
Wait, Toasted looks like Hot Shots busted on Kai? Yikes.
All right, we're gonna stream the night shift versus size matters. Interesting.
Can you do me a
Oh.
favor? When you're announcing these games, can you put in the chat, in the chat that we're in right now, the players' names, so I know which team's which, with the team.
I don't know these players' names either. I'm waiting for
Hey,
us to load into
going in
game.
Blind, you gotta tell Kuyashi to send us player names with teams, so we know which
it's a
team's
lot of
which.
work. Poor Kyachi. It's fine. The teams don't matter. You'll see, Size Managed are going to be the team that they're running triple large things. Guaranteed.
Triple built
It's-
different and creator of large.
Yep. We're going to see a Dubu. Alright, hold on. Who can even do this? Dubu for sure. Atlas
Era.
has. No, Era can't.
Oh wait. Oh, she needs one blue. You need
Asher.
one blue.
Yep. Asher, Dubu,
Oh.
and Atlas. Asher, Dubu, Atlas is the only team comp that can run such a thing.
Honestly, that doesn't sound like an awful team comp. Funny enough.
Atlas. Well,
I mean, it sounds awful, but it's not the worst thing I've ever
All
seen.
right, guys.
Let's
Check
bully, dude,
commentary
let's bully.
text. Check commentary text. I got the detail from Kuyachi.
Spreadsheets.
Okay, cool.
Man, this community loves their spreadsheets.
True.
Wait, their goalie is also listed as a striker on team voicemail. That's some chat energy.
I hate some of these team names. What is this?
All right, we have the night shift versus size matters. Night shift has Baines Bloom, Cheeky. Wait, no, Baines Bloom and who?
Oh, this is the
Wait,
time where I hop out. I gotta go pick up my pizza. No more Juno commentary. All you need to know is they're not running hot shots. They're trying to lose the game. That is all.
They're not even
True.
own hot shot.
What?
Yeah, imagine spending 15K for a training. Couldn't
Yeah,
imagine.
it's the best
Okay,
training. in the
okay. Wait,
game.
this is an educational stream, so you have to like tell them what to run.
Okay, yeah, I did. I said they're not running hot jumps. You run hot shot, rapid, durable, and Juno. Some people run crossover. It only works if your name's
And
Horsey.
Super Search.
Don't run
Super
Super
Surge
Surge.
is
Super Surge is
fake.
terrible. It is so bad. Liari might tell you otherwise, but she's a massive coper. Rapid, durable, hot shots. The only build you need on Juno, you run that shit, you will literally climb 2 whole ranks at least.
Oh.
Is Giga Broken.
Oh right, I misspelled the name. Okay, so this is not night shift. We swap players. Size matters is Ant-Man, Tiki, and Alice module. I know Alice module. Horai from.
Oh, we seen Juno goalie.
Yeah,
Whoa.
look, there's an exception to this build. If you're playing Juno goalie, do Juno goalie things. I don't know what the Juno goalie build is.
They'll
I would,
just
assume
run
it's,
that
I would
build.
assume it's mostly the same, actually.
I think no Streak ran against me yesterday. He did strike shot, hot shot, and something else.
Yo, an improvement. Durable, rapid.
Yeah, durable, rapid missile.
Durable,
and actual-
rapid, and stacks.
Ew.
Actually, stacks isn't the worst I've ever seen on goalie.
Now, Stacks goalie is actually pretty popular among Juno goalie mains. None of them are very high ranked, but you know.
I really like
it's
this
popular.
Aimi build though. Missile prop creator of
Oh.
durable and perfect form. Although, wait,
Tiki just
Wow.
got.
I can't be here any longer for that.
All right.
you just got.
Unfortunate for Tiki. Does not anticipate the slime in time. Could have waited. Waiting is honestly one of the most underrated things in this game. If you wait, you'll win. Alright. Ant-Man though. I think chasing the core a little too much. Getting poked out a ton. A lot of slimes making it hard to see. And Tiki once again slightly out of position. Really good angle by Baines Bloom. Did everyone leave me?
Yes.
Man.
It's
I
okay.
will
I'm
say
here.
though, again, this is double core control comp versus a core control and brawler, and Tiki's just barely not able to reach that, hoping the wall would get it for them.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with, well, it's kind of hard because Juno has a tiny hitbox, but also they're getting stuck in slime throw animation because they're slime throwing forward. Like, you don't need the slime throw off cooldown. It's not necessary. You don't.
Act on Juno goalie, I think slime throwing backwards is better.
Yeah, the dude on the right side. Too bad we don't know the name. Hiding your name is cringe. Is not having to do much of anything this game, just getting a bunch of slow rollers. But finally, Alice module catching them off guard. All right,
Definitely one of the biggest problems that I forget what this right side team is.
right side is the night shift.
Definitely one of the biggest problems the night shift is going to run into is if this Drek scales and he figures out how to kill people, they're going to have a hard time getting through this game. But not if they score this fast before Drek can even get any levels.
Yeah, it's looking a little hard for size matters because Tiki not adept at this strategy known as waiting. And once you learn that, your rank is guaranteed to shoot up. If you wait against Estelle, all of the fake Estelle stuff stops happening to you, and like, just like, it's so easy to climb once you learn how to wait. Maybe showing a little bit of
Here we
life
go.
though.
Ooh, Alice module barely misses, and Tiki waits for that Estelle primary.
All right. But once it,
So they have
oh wow,
control
what a
and-
good catch by Blue Fire, catching Tiki's bad clear into the middle of the net. And that's 1-0 in favor of the night shift.
Definitely one of the biggest problems with Juno goalie is being able to catch crosses, and that's why a lot of Juno goalies they hit right click backwards, because since the wall is essentially right there, the slime's almost instantly ready compared to other abilities that they would have. And plus, the slime will almost always hit it out unless you strike backwards, which is I would say is almost impossible to do.
Yeah, but it's still possible. All right, and we're waiting for our second game here for Size Matters versus the night shift in pools of Kuyachi's beginner tourney. And I might have to go eat, so I'll let you cast this one. Give me a sec.
Woo! Here we go. All right, here we go. Night shift picking up the Juno again. And size matters picking up Dubu goalie, it seems, with Era, and it seems like Night Shift is going back on the same comp. Meanwhile, size matters does switch to the double core control comp, and this is a much better switch. I think when you're in Plat minus, especially in smaller scale tournaments like these, double core control is much better because trying to get advantages by killing your opponent doesn't really gain you that much. And here you go, starting off with a slime with the instant pressure. He's good ability usage by IME trying to push the ball in. And do they get it out? Yep, they do. Go Tiki being a little bit greedy. Okay, good catch. They just need to bring the core out here and look for a scoring opportunity. Well, that was good glitch pop and a good log by Dubu. And Alice is challenging Night Shift's Dubu here for the point. Blue Fire and Bane's Bloom do the right thing in this and actually body block the IME turret for their teammate to make life much easier. However, it is generally pretty risky to do. Seems like Alice module is being the head scorer over here, while Tiki plays a bit more defensive. And it does seem like Size Matters has a lot more orb control here with all of these characters combined compared to their last match, having way more abilities to use that actually catch the ball. And Ant-Man with good clears over here. Blue Fire unable to find the score. Alice module goes for the catch, but barely misses the angle over there on funnel. And Blue Fire's teleports over here are pretty sus. Most of his teleports have been forward past the ball to the point where he's actually passing it backwards into his team. And I would not be surprised if eventually there is an own goal. Cleared by Ant-Man over here. And he does die to the Estelle. running missile propulsion. He is not ready for that knockback from that far, especially with double creator and built different. Definitely one of the biggest weaknesses of Dubu and low elo. Most of them very much know that they should stay very far back compared to normal. And that's a pretty big issue because that does end up getting you killed a lot. And Tiki with a good cover on the Dubu. Okay. And does Alice module score here? Does not. He does push out and has the slime awareness of the slime. Oh! Blue Fire barely misses that strike. He could have scored that. By Ant-Man, making sure he clears faster than the Estelle can R. This is looking like a very much different game. Both teams actually do have a lot of core control here, and they are holding it very steady. Both teams have decent amount of scoring opportunities. And oh, good catch by Blue Fire with the Estelle ultimate, catching out Ant-Man's down clear. The thing with Estelle is you generally want to hit towards her, and you want to wait for her hits also, because it is very hard to clear into Estelle, especially since her ability can hit both you and the ball, especially her primary. And oh, that was a good cross by Bane's Bloom here with his primary on Juno. And not very well positioned for that either. This is definitely really rough because the blue team is just because Size Matters is getting a lot of more core control, but they are losing out on not being able to score on Night Shift's Dubu here. Oh, gets a straight shot right through the Aimi turret. I think he thought that it was going to get hit, so he stood down to try and grab the carry, but it just kept going through it. Here we go. Builds look much better this time around. And oh, the Dubu dies again. The Blue Fire's primary ability, I believe. The problem is this is such a dangerous map because since the way funnel is positioned, you generally want to stay closer to your goal zone because of the way the walls bounce, and it becomes very awkward clears. And here we go, back in the action, and saved by the wall over there. Decent clear, but right here, Size Matters does have to find at least 2 points here to keep it going into overtime. And that was a really close glitch pop if that core was a little bit bigger. And oh, the Estelle finds the hit on the Dubu clear. And Ant-Man was not patient enough for that. I will say though that game did go a lot better for Team Size Matters. They did switch to the double core control, and I think double core control is going to be the wave for this tournament. The only way you can realistically play Brawler is if you're playing something like X that has a lot of options, that is still able to midfield while being able to fight out people in the midfield at the same time. And I realize that there is going to be a problem now because we might not be able to get commentary. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, you're back. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, just in time. It was 2-0. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. That last one was 5-0. I mean 5-0. Uh, I can check the
5-1.
odds now. 5-1. They scored once, right? Thanks, chicken. This is why it's not my job. 5-1 was that last match, and the match before that. Yeah. I was looking for it.
I have returned with pizza to make the broth.
He said I have returned, not I'm back.
Oh wait, the people can't hear me. I muted myself on stream. Hi back.
But say I'm back.
Hi back.
This changes nothing.
I'm back.
Hi back.
Right, what happened? What happened last game?
All right.
Calm down.
So the
With
night
summer.
shift has 2-0 size matters and 2-5-1. Some more Juno play, this time with slightly better training, some IME play with some pretty decent trainings as well.
Was this the missile rapid Juno?
Yup.
Hmm.
Wait, no. It was Rapid Creator of Durable.
Wait, rapid trader durable?
Yeah.
And what? Creative art things?
Rapid durable stacks for the goalie.
And then
That was a prop, I think, right?
I hear at the start.
Oh right, you were.
Only if there was somewhere where Juno man could see top level Juno content.
So true.
Voicemail.
Follow Liari on Twitch.
Follow Liari of all.
Don't do that.
I mean, you should follow Liari anyway, but you should also follow Gravity_OS1 on Twitch.
That
The
username
rank 1 Juno
sucks.
global.
That username
Nope.
is horrible. You could surely
Not
get a
exactly.
better
Someone
one.
took Gravity OS.
It's not as bad as my username.
What is your username?
You can click on my Discord and look at it.
I mean,
I know your username. You're my cat. This is your whole name, right? Boy.
No, it's not my name.
yeah, but it's like better than Gravity_OS1. What is that?
Yeah, the one really breaks it. It breaks the immersion.
You couldn't get Gravity OS
immersion.
without the underscore?
No, I couldn't.
What about just Gravity
Oh,
OS?
the underscore. Shit, I didn't try that.
Yeah, that's why they pay me the big bucks. They don't actually pay me anything. Can I get some
They paid
tournament
say-
Yachi
sponsors?
more than they paid you.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yachi's making bang. We're still in the negative.
Any sponsors,
Any-
by the way? Any tournament sponsors, please?
I'm just saying the demand for me and Mystic on the broadcast is going up and up. The rates are going to increase from $0 and 0 cents to an hour to 20 Audi points.
Damn, that's a little tricky. You know what the goal is, though? The goal is YouTube being, or other community commentators being big enough that they get the check mark.
I think
How's
I
that
just
goal?
deserve the check mark as being one of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does Odyssey watch the tournaments? Maybe I can get a check mark that way. I didn't think about that. My $8 check mark.
Not if you keep
Number
breaking
3.
TOS like that.
Like what? I don't break TOS.
Ooh. Never
I'm
seen
the
it
number
done.
one
It never happened.
Facebook gaming Omega Striker streamer. It's true. I checked the category on Facebook gaming. There were 0 people.
I didn't
You
even know
look
Facebook gaming was a thing.
I didn't until I was filling out the survey.
Or was still a thing, sorry.
You have to fill out a survey for the verification check mark. I was like, what do you stream on? I'm like, Facebook gaming.
100% Facebook
I
gaming.
still don't have a check mark, so it looks like they're still looking over the application. Unfortunate. Soon.
Kyachi the GOAT, recognized by OD. Check mark.
We could probably only do one more
Guys,
stream
do I have a
match.
check mark?
Kyachi does have a check mark.
I don't know about.
He does? Whoa, why
What
don't
was
you have a
it?
check mark yet?
Me? That's a good question.
I just want a check mark so I can plug my Twitch.
You
at the end
both
of the day.
deserve check marks. At this point, I still don't know what deserves a check mark and what doesn't.
That's a very good
Granted,
question,
I'm-
honestly. Like,
Granted, I'm not saying I deserve a check mark because I haven't done much yet.
He's
But-
just dissing. Just say you're dissing Kainoob.
no, out of the streamers, I think Boo deserves a check mark. Also, why are we
I
stuck
agree.
on check mark discussion?
Oh,
Like-
because we don't have a game.
True.
20K.
Give me a
all
game.
check markers.
Give me a game. By the way, Gravity and I could probably only do one more game anyway.
Man.
Yeah, true. But we do have a scrim against Comeback Kings.
Yeah, how long did you make the scrim time anyway?
Against Comeback Kings, it's scrim till we don't.
Oh. Alright, see ya until midnight.
What?
Do we have the next 2 teams lined up yet?
I'm not
Dude.
sure. I'm looking and it looks like they're still playing, which is the issue.
Okay, I have an idea. Did you hold tab at any point in the game? Oh wait, you were gone for that game, so we literally couldn't see it.
Train.
No, I got a plan for the broadcast. It's how to play Juno 101. Juno is the most picked character in these tournaments, seeing an 100% pick rate so far.
She
So
should be.
here's how you play Juno. You pick forward. If you pick goalie, don't. Already lost.
Wait, but Uldre exists.
Unless your name's Oldre. True. But Oldre is literally better at forward. You heard it
True.
here first. Then you pick rapid, hot shot, durable. Then when you're in the game, you have to keep in mind two things. One, you're a midfielder, so being like inside the goal box, their goal box is probably not too good. Second, you should never have 2 charges of primary saved up. Because if you have 2 charges of primary saved up, you're wasting value. Rapid. So with rapid durable hotshot at level 10, your cooldown is 5.3 seconds, and if you hit it, that's reduced by 35%, which brings it down to I believe like 3.5. Your slimes are on the field for like 3.9 seconds. So if your slime sits there and literally does nothing, you will have another charge up before your slime goes away. So
Damn.
immense value. Yeah.
Damn, Gravity has it all mathed out. Look at him go.
Yeah, that's why I'm number 1 in the world. Happens. So yeah, don't have 2 primary charges saved up, and take rapid, hotshot, durable. All of the other builds are terrible.
You did a
Rapid
great job
missile has a
explaining it.
use case. but it's
However,
not good.
Hoishi is still the best in the world in my mind and heart.
Only in your mind, but not on the ladder, baby. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, gravity's scarier.
Bigger number, better person.
Yep. And can't
That's
forget,
why I
US
hope
season champ.
all these players they watch this stream and they dedicate themselves to the grind. I can't wait to see you guys all in Challenger.
True. Wait.
Omega. Don't
Omega. Omega.
Oh, I'm not gonna limit them. Don't
Don't
worry.
sugarcoat it. Okay, where am I on my friends list? I'm on, not page 1, not page 2. Wait, I'm on page 2.
Wait, where am I on your friends list?
4th.
Damn. Well, Ginger Pop. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, my account is above Megaverse now. Where is it?
I don't have your other account added.
Oh,
You 2900 camper.
oh, get over it.
Yuck,
You
2900
literally
camper.
just hit Omega again, alright? I don't want to hear it when I'm at 3K.
Alright, kids, don't grow up to be like Yumi, a dirty 2900 camper.
That is
Yeah,
gravity.
dude, this is an L right here. Same with
What do you mean
Flare.
says me?
You
I'm a
you mean
grinder.
you mean Yumpy and Flare taking L's regularly. Look at this. 2900.
You know what? I will grind just to make sure my account stays above yours so I can make fun of you, Sai. It's
You
done.
literally, your account will never stay above mine. Not in a million years.
I didn't
Not
say
in your
yours, hello? I don't care.
You literally, I actually literally what you said. You said
No, I
yours.
said Saya, bro.
You didn't say Saya. You said yours.
Oh, my
No.
bad, my bad. I'm at Saya.
Oh, person.
Yo, shout out to Zale.
Who's that?
Why are we shouting them out?
Yeah, who's Zale? Why should we shut them out?
Zale. Anyway.
Yeah. Go
Mhm.
on.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm trying to fill time here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we
How
can,
about
we
we
can fill the
power rank
time.
the
Hear
chick-
me out. Hear me out. Ready?
On time.
Oh,
Don't take crossover on Estelle. I'm tired of it.
true.
I think
Don't
kind of
take-
my
Don't take crossover. Don't take perfect form. I swear to God, if you have a brawler on your team, take Stinger. Stop taking missile prop and ultra scope on her. It's fake as heck. Don't take super surge. Don't listen to my cup. It is not worth it. If you're playing full midfield to sell, honestly, take strike shot or rapid fire, and then take missile prop anyway, and then take hot shot if you're playing full on midfield. If you need damage, go Stinger, rapid fire, prime time, easy clap, win the game, go.
Stinger Rapid Prime Time is the best build out there for Estelle. Easily. These acrobatics Estelle players are really weird.
I would rather have
trust me.
people with acrobatics than super surge or crossover.
Damn, you really don't like my cup, do you?
I mean, it's just the truth, man. I mean, people can score on a cell without that build, so why does he need that build?
Wait, he scores even more. I'm
No, he
kind of
doesn't.
catching you off guard. He does. He does actually. I don't know.
I've never lost to my cup as a goalie player.
What do you mean as a goalie player? Since when have you played goalie?
I played goalie on my other one, on main actor.
What rank's main actor?
Mid Chalet.
Yeah, exactly. What I thought.
I'm not a goalie main. Leave me alone. I beat Saya like 3 times last night.
You're
I
not
beat an
gamer.
Omega goalie named Saya 3 times last
You
night.
say that like it's an
I am
accomplishment.
OP. It is an accomplishment. I beat the robot.
Anyway, to fill more time as we wait for the second team to respond for our next game.
Actually, I think that means we do have to go because we have 5 minutes left.
Fuck.
And there's no way we're gonna finish a game in time.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no. We start cashing the game.
And then leave.
Trust. The game's they're gonna end it. They're just gonna 5-0.
Also, did
What if a team
you
wins?
guys see Frog Toad right here?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where?
This is the guy that mapped the original brain power in Osu.
Really?
Yeah.
What a guy.
Well, what a guy. Still
How can he be
mid
so
gold.
crazy, but guys used all of his brain power on brain power, I guess. Unfortunate. Top Osu players, man. Game doesn't transition, I guess. Oh, there's Beowulf right next to him.
Yo, Beowulf, the best play-by-play
Yo, look at
caster in the game.
all the way up there.
Like Beowulf is the
Beowulf.
best play caster for the game. Unfortunately, this game is not very conducive to play-by-play casting.
I mean, I feel like this game is going to be mostly play-by-play casting once we get to the high end because it's going to be so hard to keep up if you're not only play-by-play casting.
No. Play-by-play casting is really, really bad in this game.
All right, wait,
It's
Saya,
not interesting.
Saya, go up one page. We need to figure out who almost could have entered this tournament on your friends list.
Up one page.
But who's not qualified?
Kuyachi.
Wait, is Kyachi in the tournament?
No,
No, and I also don't think she's qualified because wasn't she mid-plat at some point?
probably, most likely, honestly. Same with a lot of the other people here.
Oh, Kuyachi does have a check mark.
Damn, Blue Blazing can enter the tournament.
Hello.
I am just filling, and I'm just going AFK because one team is missing.
The whole team's
person.
mission? Oh.
No, one team is missing one player, so I'm just AFKing.
You're being a Saya bot.
Yes, except
But, like,
I'm not moving at all.
Actually leaving. I see.
Yeah, just so they can play, because otherwise they can't.
Yo, put Arcane Chicken on the sticks. He's only allowed to hit strike.
Arcane Chicken with strike only is still too cracked.
Dude, that's like an Omega level player.
I was thinking about like no moving and only using abilities.
That's too good. Arcane Chicken not
Is it too good?
moving. That's broken.
He already
No, I meant
barely
myself.
moves, so he could set up trick shots.
I meant myself.
Oh, true. That's what you should do. Yeah. Get in there.
Because like I am also like mid plat level, so just get me in some way or nerf me in some way, and it's.
All right, I have an idea. You have to play Rune.
Gotta play Rune. Sounds fair.
Yeah, you have to play Rune.
Now you're just a strike bot again.
Exactly. No, that's actually a good idea. Give a plat player a Rune if they're not a Rune player. If they've basically never played them before. Easy.
Wait, what team
Honestly.
names do we have on stream?
North York Hooligans versus Voicemail.
What?
What?
Alright,
Did you just
Kyachi,
play?
we're going to VC.
I think they mean next.
Next.
Wait, the North York Hooligans voicemail already played. It's supposed to be
Oh.
North York Hooligans team That's Crazy, right? But that's not correct
oh,
either because the
okay,
people with the room
okay.
code, that's not correct either. Wait, what's happening?
All right, time for me to go
sorry.
also. Good luck.
They already played?
Voicemail and North York Hooligans already played.
Oh shit! I didn't mean North York Hooligans. Okay.
North York Hooligans That's Crazy on stream is fine.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna need someone else to commentate, but who?
DM it here.
Arcane Chicken,
Or he
true.
volunteered.
Let's get. Maybe we can get it here.
DM him first. He said he'd be done. I think. Wait. I think he did. Also, Yoki said he's down.
No idea. The tier. Playing
Okay.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it appears.
Okay.
but they should be able to commentate while playing Pokemon, like actual kids game, with how much they removed the difficulty. More than it was already an easy series, and they removed all the options to make it difficult. What the heck?
Right, I'll be right back. Which team am I?
Wow.
True. Now that all the high energy people are gone, I don't know what to do.
Become the higher energy person.
I can't. It's here, it can't. Alright, it's up to you, chicken. Do I ask Yoki?
Okay.
Okay. Yoki chair stream. Yoki is away. Yoki is running ads.
Oh no.
Arcane Chicken is text-to speech. Hi TTS. Anyway, so we're still waiting here. Where are the teams? I'm pretty sure we're queued to spectate, but it is not happening. We might have missed one because of like the whole remaking lobby thing. So I have no idea what the score is. Playing our second right now. But yes, there's North cool again, so the scoreboard thing. 0-5, they won. So that's crazy is 1-0 up, and it looks like a bit of a lopsided matchup right now. Alright, Arcane Chicken. We're in for a bit of a one-sided game. The Asher Estelle coming out against the Juliet Estelle. Game 2. And neither goalie going for a hot shot, which is incredible on Dubu right now. Large double creator on Dubu is kind of cringe. Stacks is better, I think. Definitely helps you defend a little better. Roaming T-Spock? Realm Inked Spock? I don't know. Is playing quite well. A little bit of a risky clear. Synesthesia has a lot of presence, but Bladius going for some Estelle stuff that just doesn't connect. Like, you can't do it that deep into the corner. You have to do it at an angle towards the goal, or else just bump off the bumper and not have any scoring potential, really. Alright, a quick kill by the name off Juliet. Why do y'all have name off, by the way? Like, I'm fine with almost everything, because, like, you know, the context of the tourney and all, but why do you have your name off? Alright, roaming T-Spock, relying a little bit too much on the Dubu wall. That's not where you want to put it. You don't want to put like the edge like that, because it'll just bounce right back in. Could have just struck it or used the Summer Assault. Unfortunate. North York Hooligans off to another deficit. And a little bit of a midfield Asher, but the midfield Asher not able to do much with a great snipe by Bladius to score their first point of the set. Okay, chicken, I can't do this. I'm reverting to play-by-play mode. And play-by-play sucks for this game. Wow, just an insta-kill on Bladius, it looks like. Crockett dribbling up, but it's kind of weird how both Crockett and Synesthesia are kind of like swap positions. You would normally see an Estelle pushed up more. Synesthesia, oh, a bit of a weird decision. And Bladius almost gets it, but Linky Fox with the great saves to make it all happen. But can't get the last strike. Mashes strike a little too much, and Bladius making it happen yet again. Maybe a reversal compared to the first game. Alright, but Roman T-Spock, what are you doing? You're not playing Luna goalie. You don't have a dash to save that for free. Never ever position in that pocket. Because that's exactly what will happen. The entire goal will open for Synesthesia and Crockett to just shove it in eventually. But it's not over yet. It's still 2-2. Linky Fox is saving it, but unfortunately only hits it towards only hits it towards Bladius. Could have hit it at any time to the bottom or top in their perspective. Unfortunately, keeps ping-ponging it, and that's exactly what happens when you ping-pong someone with more resources than you. Right here again, Crockett just hitting into Bladius over and over. What a free dribble for Bladius into the goal. Really nice snipe as well, but they made it a little easy. Alright, but one thing I do have to commend Das Crazy on is that their forwards are a little bit more spread out than usual. Unfortunately, clump up there and almost a double kill. Synesthesia with the perfect setup. Roaming T-Spock needed to burn a resource or have better timing there. Unfortunate. Alright, chicken. Do you have anything to say? But yeah, one thing I'm noticing from both these goalies is that they're really just hitting it towards the opposing forwards, and you can't do that. If you do that, it's just so much easier for the opposing forwards to do anything, basically. You're just passing it back to them. Good vertical, clear by Linky Fox. Unfortunately, misses the bumper. And Bladius sets up once again, but a fantastic log. Linky Fox hitting it away, and it's looking a little better. We might be looking down the start of a bit of a longer game this time. Unfortunate blink back, but Linky Fox is aware of it. It's far enough away that it's not an instant own goal. And now, with Bladius down, it looks like Crockett and Synesthesia will be able to get something done, but no. The unnamed Juliet getting it done. Keeping it alive. Synesthesia continuing to try, but Roaming T-Spock continues to stay alive, and Linky Fox with a fantastic clear pass up. Crockett trying to force it through, unable to, and this time it's Synesthesia who gets taken out. And Linky Fox unable to save that one. It's 1-1, and that's how the set ends, in a tie in pools. All right.
Yeah.
All right, and now we just have to wait for our next game. It looks like we're going to get Night Shift versus Juliet's #1 fans. It looks like we're completely dodging Cabbage Patch Kids in the streamed games. Unfortunate. Call the highlighted set. Okay. So it's Night Shift versus Juliet's number one fans. Night Shift. On stream. Code is randomly mashing keyboard. There we go.
Someone please save Saya. We need another caster.
True. Who's on Juliet's number one fans? Juliet's number one fans. Oh, 88 Zim. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate how many of these games are coming down to both teams hitting it into each other, because once you start hitting it away from the enemy, the game starts opening up. Right, Arcane Chicken?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's from the GOAT Arcane Chicken. So it has to be true. Unfortunately, we are missing some casters. I am requesting help from many sources right now. None of them have.
SOS.
Yep, and they have not been responding in the manner I would wish. All right, it appears Kuyachi is on Julie's number one fans as the rune. A bit of a weird thing to have happen, but it all comes down to this. Right now, Juliet's number one fans are 2 losses in a group where each team will play 4 games. They have to avoid elimination by winning at least one. And right now it does not seem likely. It is kind of funny looking at Group B having no ties when Group A is the group of ties. So many ties in Group A. North York Hooligans only having ties. Kind of wild. Lumos is raiding with a party of 31. Thanks for the raid, Lumos. Kuyachi hosting yet another banger event right now. If anyone wants to watch a beginner tourney of low platin under only. Currently also looking for casters because it was pretty short notice. Oh, Kuyachi, did I mess something up? Y'all were in game? What code did y'all use? Uh-oh. Wait. I DM'd both teams. Is it because Cabbage Patch Kids sent called their match early? Uh-oh. Y'all did not see the code.
I saw it.
Uh-oh. Anyway, it's fine. Everyone's chill. No one's gonna snipe a beginner tournament, surely.
Me.
Man, I thought I trusted you, chicken. Unfortunately, I am not good at filling up dead time. I am absolutely carried by whoever's on commentary with me. But Arcane Chicken, who do you think we can get on? Because I DM'd a bunch of people and oh wait, one of them may be responding. Okay, they do not have the energy. That's rough.
It's okay, surely gravity will come back.
True. Okay, so Salus is joining us. Not sure how good Salus is, but they do exist, so gotta hope a little. And Kyachi will be on Juliet's #1 fans as the rune. Very interesting. Salus, hello.
Hello.
Alright, so we're heading into game right now. Kyachi filling in on the rune for Juliet's #1 fans. The night shift on the left. So do you see anything you want to comment on right in the moment?
Very interesting modify by Blue Leech here. It's well, it's very potential to feels like, but if they're probably they should have let core control.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit.
Hopefully, alright.
I'll turn you
Hopefully
up.
their goalie should be lax on pressure.
Yeah, they definitely do be one of the more solid goalies in low elo. Can't go wrong with a lot of hitbox size, but unfortunately hits it directly into the barrage multiple times. And overall, I think the Juno Estelle comp is fine in terms of core control, but it really and the opposing comp from Juliet's #1 fans on the right side, not really punishing it either. But I think once you get into like people playing actual kill characters, it starts to fall apart.
Yeah, I think Juliet's #1 fans definitely has a little bit of an easier comp to execute as well with the Kai forward, as opposed to Estelle Juno.
Yeah, definitely. Juno, good core control character, but when it comes to scoring, you really have to either know how to set up or pray that a slime will catch the goalie off guard. 88 Zim, unfortunately, a bit of a weird barrage usage at midfield. Knows how to use the barrage when they're up at the enemy goal. But once, like, during the midfield, it feels like they're just throwing it out there, not really sure when or how to use it. However, really good clears by the blue team Dubu. Incredibly cringe for hiding their name, though. And Kyachi with a huge banish and a kill with the banish, too. Kyachi smurfing on the plats right now. This is supposed to be a low plat and under event, but Kyachi subbing in and absolutely destroying. I feel like this is a little bit lopsided, no? A verified player?
A little.
Sus.
The verified player buff is a little bit OP.
Yep.
Recently kind of just got it, so it's been very interesting.
Yeah. Thankfully, she's on a more unfamiliar character on the rune. And 88 Sim looking for a goal right here. And oh, I think we both saw the idea there with the somersault, the belly flop, but really couldn't.
I'm really surprised there that the Kai barrage wasn't blocked by the Dubu.
Yeah, me
I
too.
thought that I thought his support was big enough.
Yeah, maybe I think the Dubu moved down a little bit, leaving a hole. An unfortunate roll right there from CNG123.
Good slime from Bane's Balloon to capitalize on that though.
Yeah, and that's one of the better slimes out there. I've seen Gravity and Hoishi use it in many of my games. The no bounce slime, if you place it properly and get the core there at the right timing. But I think one of like the main issues with goalies at this rank is they autopilot clearing at like angles that are too forward. Like between 45 degrees and directly forward. And that could be a bit of their undoing when it goes directly to the opposing forwards.
That is very true. I'm curious to see how the teams improve throughout the game though, because I see that a lot in these kind of tournaments, similar to Twitch Rivals.
Yeah.
A lot of the lower elo players seem to have a lot of potential.
Alright, 88 Sim going once again for a push. Log disappears at an unfortunate timing for the Night Shift's Dubu. But unfortunately, unable to capitalize. Julius #1 fans not getting a goal here. Would really have liked one since there's a minute left. Trying to avoid overtime, but Dubu once again autopiloting the Log. Log not a move you want to autopilot like that. It does have a lot of startup and a bit of end lag as well. You don't want to be caught doing it when the core just sails past you.
Unfortunate mistake from the blue team Dubu. Hopefully they can still pull this out though.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see if 88 Sim adapts because this Dubu is doing a lot of unsafe clears. If one nicely timed barrage and the core just goes in. But 88 Sim looking like they're using the barrage a little bit on cooldown, not really having it up in the most crucial moments. Might have it up here, but the Dubu, one of the better clears so far this game, getting it out of the pressure. Still 25 seconds left for the Night Shift to score. Will they do it here?
Oh, nice try by blue team though, and really well. I mean, pretty well played by Julius #1 fans. They had pretty good core control throughout the entirety of that series. Or the game and the rallies. It felt like you can tell just by the saves.
Yeah, and I think. Oh, thank you, Hassan University Esports for the raid. Where is Hassan? In Maine. Interesting. Let's go. Yeah. I think the main issue with, I guess, the players is that there's a little bit, I guess, it's just a general bad habits. The classic bad habits that if you fix, your rank will rise type of thing.
Absolutely.
All right, drafts looking pretty much the same once again. A bit of a switch up on the side of the Night Shift, it looks like. Going with the Kai goalie instead of the Dubu, but I'm not sure if that'll help that much because Kai is arguably even more punishing if you strike in a bad direction. Sure, you could follow up with the barrage, but if it gets caught out, it gets caught out.
That is true. I do think Kai's a little bit better into Kai and run forward, however, so... Oh, it's Kylie on both sides this time.
Yeah, and the Stell coming out from 88 Sim, we'll see how they pilot the pick, but it's not looking good on the training front. Extra special on the Estelle. Definitely one of the worst possible choices. Oh, but CNG123, once again, a fantastic slime by Bane's Bloom. No bounces there. No chance for CNG123 to make up for bad positioning. Just a fantastic goal, and yeah, just pretty clean gameplay overall from Bane's Bloom.
Really slips past both of them there.
All right, that missile prop.
Seems like the night shift is bringing the core control back a little bit this game in comparison to last game.
Yeah, Bane's
Keeping it on
Bloom.
the enemy side a little bit more.
Yeah, Bane's Bloom will have to keep it on the enemy side because if they don't, we know the goalie on the night shift side is not going to last forever against 88 Zim and Kuyachi. Even if Kuyachi devotes their time entirely to midfielding. Fantastic clear by CNG123, not getting caught. Good good clear by the night shift's goalie as well to not get caught up by the Estelle pressure either. And the movement happening to not make that a free goal as well. But a bit of a mix-up coming up from Blue Fire. Unfortunately, does not lead to a goal. Bounces right off the top. CNG123 can pick it up. Kuyachi hitting it into the slimes. Bane's Bloom unfortunately hitting it into the wall. A strike right towards the center would have scored there. 88 Zim. Oh, an unsafe clear by the Night Shift's Kai. Does not go punished. And a fantastic snipe does not go rewarded either. Another risky clear, but timed perfectly with the Estelle snipe, does not score.
The positioning from the forwards is kind of saving both goalies right now. It feels like if you watch where the Estelles are a lot of times, they're not looking to get the cross.
Yeah, and
So they're too far back.
the Night Shift's Kai once again a little bit, I guess, favored.
Ooh.
Playing so well, the slime inside the wall leading to a near complete stop of the core. Weird dribbles by CNG123. Gets it out of there though. Look kind of stylish doing it and sets up the pressure once again. But Kuyachi unable to get past Bane's Bloom. Blue Fire going for a play. Blinks in, but unfortunately it ricochets to the side wall. And the Night Shift's Kai mixes themselves up. Gets caught
I was
out.
just about to say, I feel like the night shift goalie was doing really good with the extra movement speed, but it's got a position there. It was a bad spot for the how fast the core was going with having the defenders.
And I know we've talked trainings already, but let's talk trainings again. Both these Estelles with some very questionable trainings. One with extra special, which is just bad, and one with crossover, which is a stylistic choice, but I think most people would agree that it is not the training to pick on Estelle.
I would definitely agree with that. Could be a little bit better, but not as bad as the extra special. So I'll give him a pass.
Yeah, and it looks like the Night Shift's Kai has turned it up. The goalie going all the way, and some nice slime action from Bane's Bloom to secure that goal. It really feels like the Kai on the side of the Night Shift goes from being a great goalie and then gets scored on by the easiest things ever. So we'll have to see if their consistency improves over the course of the tournament.
It would be nice to see.
Right, a bunch of early strikes coming in, a bit of an early Crystal Thorns as well coming out from 88 Zim, and finally the cluster of strikes leads to a goal. Bane's Bloom getting the credit for that one.
And that was a good bounce off the bottom wall there into the goal. If that was intentional.
Yeah, absolutely. Bane's Bloom, I think, has been going for quite a few of those so far. Pretty good on offense in general, it looks like. Unfortunately, the Night Shift's Kai seems a little prone to ping-ponging it right back at the opposing forwards. Thankfully, does not get punished for that, but finally, Kuyachi there to say, you can't do that all game, flexing the Dubu Torch emote.
Absolutely. And if we can see the Night Shift Kai improve on that and start hitting it into the free space more often, I think that this team would go really a long way.
All right, fantastic saves coming out from CNG 123, but you can't hit it into the slime at that close of a range at this late into the game. And if you're going to ping pong it like that, consider hitting it to the other side once in a while, because that just gave the Night Shift one game. And this best of two ties 1-1. Arcane Chicken constantly getting timed out by the Bot. What the heck?
Wow.
Can we like untime out Arcane Chicken and turn Nightbot off? This is tragic.
It's an interesting series so far, though. I'm curious to see how Julius #1 fans will adjust their draft in accordance to how Night Shift has been playing. Maybe they'll go back to the Kai forward Duper goalie.
Yeah, but I am sad to alert you on the fact that the set is over. It is a best of 2 groups, which means that
Oh, it's best of 2.
yeah, sets can tie.
My apologies.
How do we get into this tone?
Well, let's hope that they can meet back up again. I don't have the bracket open myself, so I'm not sure if they're both on track to get out, but I'd like to see a rematch between these two teams. I think that'd be very interesting.
This is a bit of a bad combination because I'm pretty low energy and you're not high energy either.
I mean, we'll make it work till somebody else comes back, right?
Surely. But
Surely, indeed.
our next stream match is Team Boysmell versus Team Das Crazy. Let's see what.
Some interesting names on both sides, for sure.
Yep.
It is looking like the Night Shift is almost guaranteed to get out of the group. Let me double check. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for them, as long as they don't lose their last 2. Even then, I think they'll be fine. So we just gotta look to see if the other teams can pull it through. Let me see. Team Boysmell is currently without a single win, and Das Crazy is 1 win, 2 ties. So, I mean, just off of games so far, I'd put my bet on Das Crazy.
Yeah, Team Boysmell in a bit of a rough spot right now. A lot of ties going on in Group A. Group B just had its first tie.
Well, it is good to see some closely matched games, for sure. Hopefully this will keep up until the bracket begins.
All right, I'll have to enter a new code. Let's see. There we go. Queued. Boysmell. Who's on Team Boysmell?
Do you have a favorite so far from what you've seen so far, Saya?
Not particularly. I don't really like remember the teams too much, but it looks like North York Hooligans in Group A has sneaked out a temporary first place.
Just barely, with 3 ties and a win. They're doing pretty good, though, it seems like. And Cabbage Patch Kids, still undefeated.
Yeah. Where? Oh, I forgot who's on Team Boysmell.
Let me see if I can check.
I found
for
it. I
you.
found it. Okay.
All right.
So, like, in my room right now, like, the heat is on, but it is so hot. Like, I'm sweating. It's so cold outside, but in my room, it's hotter than summer.
Oh, wow. It is quite the opposite for me. I am bundled up in a blanket and I'm still freezing. Although my room is normally quite cold, so
So, apparently, Boysmell and Das Crazy have entered a game already, despite Kuyachi calling it. Unfortunate.
that is a little bit unlucky, but maybe we can snipe another game. or wait for them to finish.
Get in here, Arcane Chicken. There we go. All right, we're
I
catching.
guess while we're waiting.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna come up with something while we were waiting, but do you have an update?
Yeah, I think we're heading into game 2 of that set.
All right.
It looks like
While we're waiting to load in, do you have a favorite team name so far?
I think I like North York Hooligans because
North York Hooligan.
yeah, a lot of the other names don't really speak to me. Like That's Crazy. It's a fine name. Doesn't really do anything. Green Eggs and Chicken is nice. But like there's a lot of unoriginal names in here. Size Matters, Cabbage Patch Kids, Boy Smell. Like those are some bottom of the barrel names, if I had to say.
I mean, as a goalie main myself, need cute goalie character is definitely up there on my name rankings.
That's implying there aren't cute goalie characters already. Have you seen Dubu? Anyway.
Oh, so true. How could I forget about Dubu, my beloved?
All right. So Boy Smell is on the left and That's Crazy on the right. That's Crazy on a bit of a tear right now. Not really a tear, but in contention for first place of Group A, it looks like. Boy Smell not as fortunate. And right there, Senior Skull getting a little distracted, it feels like. Could have stayed more centered, could have saved that easily, but kind of drifted up towards the top.
Definitely. There were a few. Here, oh, you already posted. Nice. A few mistakes there, but nothing too unexpected.
And once again, it's being displayed like the importance of waiting to strike. If you're just going to spam strike like that, you will get caught by the Estelle. The Estelle will press the button, and if it gets past you, the firewall turret from the IME right there, ready to intercept, going right into the goal. Good heads up plays by Synesthesia and Crockett. And Linky Fox barely has to do anything so far this game. Zero pressure.
Synesthesia seems to be absolutely taking over this game so far.
Yeah, and Croc is there with the support as well. Just needs to sit in the midfield, which they are doing, and Synesthesia just goes up there. Good attempt. Unfortunately, does not pan out, but this bounce does. What a fantastic bounce right into that angle. Senior Skull had to make a bit of a hard hit on that one. Unfortunately, isn't able to wait the right amount of time.
And this is looking like a pretty quick win for Team Death Crazy.
Yeah, a bit unsurprising because they 5-0'd their first game in the set. Unfortunately, though, it's looking a little bit like it's going to end in another 5-0 because Synestesia's in their face. Senior Skull using the Asher passive to block that, but if I had to be honest, it's probably good not to play Asher goalie in low elo because you'll develop so many bad habits.
Asher goalie also being a little bit of an off-meta pick here.
Oh, what a fantastic snipe by Fujimori Kuran, though. Like, I think they were doing pretty well in an earlier stream set. Those glitch pops sniping it out of the air. Hard angles for the goalies to predict. Linky Fox unable to make it through that one, but Synesthesia looking to score once again. Fantastic log to keep the offense going. Synesthesia once again looking for it. Gets the hit, but Senior Skull manages to defend this time. Right, and as the core settles back down, What? This
Ooh.
double KO out of nowhere, Synesthesia hitting the snipe shot, and in a 2v1 situation, you have to think Senior Skull will get scored on, but not yet. Just striking second, unable to react to that one though, and it's 4-1, looking not so great for Voicemail, but still a bit of a chance. 1 goal better than none. 2 minutes left to play. Could definitely get 2 goals.
Synesthesia is absolutely going crazy in this game, though.
Yeah, Senior
Very
Skull,
impressive to see.
a little bit of panic. Good pat splitter from the Asher goalie. And now Linky Fox has to defend. Crockett helps out a little bit, maybe hinders, but in the end, it doesn't matter. And Linky Fox just can clear. Fujimori Kuran, I'm pretty sure, does not run durable things, so that conveyor belt barely has any pressure. You should really consider running durable. Crockett intercepts in the midfield, but that's not what you should have done, because the interception just accelerated the core right towards St. Honeydew. And Linky Fox...
Linky Fox, a little bit too far forward. Some might say past the yeesh line.
But I think in that case it's forgivable, because if they're the only one going for it, they'll be completely fine. But Crockett, bit of a misplay. Synesthesia though, recovering that with a quick strike into snipe shot. And a 5-2 victory for the second game of That's Crazy versus Voicemail. A clean 2-0. That's looking pretty good for the chances to top the group. It's looking like they will top the group at this rate.
Absolutely, and Synesthesia making quick work of everybody on Team Voicemail. Very impressive.
Wait, was it 5-2 or 5-1?
It was 5-2.
Oh yeah, I remember 2 goals now. All right. That looks like it's the end of the group stage, just waiting for the last few matches to complete. And right now, Cabbage Patch Kids looks pretty locked, unless the night shift beats them, in which case they will take over first place. So it says beginner tourney, but I'm pretty sure these aren't beginners. Yeah, this is low, plat, and under. It depends on what your perspective is. If you're like a gold player, of course this looks coordinated. But from the perspective of people who play in like the uncapped tournaments, like some would say the real tournaments, this gameplay looks like full of blunders and mistakes. And I think it's like hard to divide a tournament too hard. Because like if you do gold requirement, then like that's a little hard to get players for, I think. There's a lot of people stuck in high gold-ish, low plat who are definitely good at the game, but just are missing a few crucial things or have a few too many bad habits to climb further.
Absolutely, and these games have been, honestly, with the exception of the first one that came out, Night Shift versus Julius Number One Fans, these games have been pretty one-sided. Even the Night Shift versus Julius Number One Fans, it seemed like on both games, one team was doing quite well against the other in terms of core control and shots in the net and scoring pressure.
Yeah, and honestly, well, we'll have to see in the bracket stage, but I think especially in lower ranked games, whoever knows how to play core control, knows how to split the map a little bit, not constantly chase the core, will just overwhelmingly beat a team that doesn't know. And that's kind of obvious when it comes to the gameplay itself, as some teams are just getting blowout victories.
That is true. And I believe we have Twee here. And so I asked Saya this earlier, but I'm going to ask you again now, Twee. Which team name is your favorite so far?
A favorite team name?
Yes, sir.
I gotta
You
go
can
with
give it
need cute goalie character.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's what we like to see. Hopefully they can make it out of groups so I can see them pop off.
I think they're guaranteed to make it out of groups. Who are they against now?
They are against Game is Throwing. It'll be against Game is Throwing soon.
Yeah, they're guaranteed to make it out because even if they lose, Voicemail already lost, and they have a win
Oh,
versus
is it top
Voicemail's
4
tie.
gets out?
Yeah, it's top 4 gets out.
Oh, I was thinking the tournament from yesterday where only top 3 got out.
Yeah, top 3, including Arcane Chicken, the legend.
Absolutely.
Let's go, Arcane Chicken. Got picked 2nd overall.
Let's go.
I'm not sure how much you caught of that last game tweet, but what do you think about the gameplay from the what is it? It was That's Crazy.
I unfortunately didn't get to see very much of it, so unsure.
That is A-okay. We'll have to see once again once they get into the what is this, round robin? Single elim. I don't know.
Yeah, once again into single
Kinda
elim.
works.
It's a bit tragic how Challenge does not support triple elim. Would have been nice to see.
Where's the
Triple elim.
quadruple elim tourney?
So true. We gotta start that at 8 a.m. We'll be ending at midnight. That would be more of an endurance run than a test of skill, in my opinion.
A quadruple elim, so you can go 0-4 instead of just 0-2 somehow.
It's the test of who can skip more meals.
Or if you win enough, you can eat while you wait for your next match to come. You just gotta win quick 5-0. Just like That's Crazy did in their last game.
Alright, looks like Cabbage Patch Kids have split a game versus Night Shift. A 5-0 into a 9-11. Looks like Night Shift made some big
Ooh.
adaptations. Does mean that Cabbage Patch Kids are going to be exiting in first with a win-win-win and a tie. Night Shift with a win-win and 2 ties, guaranteeing 2nd in Group B.
Good to see the competitiveness in Group B, though, with the number 5 team tying against the number 2 team, number 2 team tying the number 1 team. I hope the upcoming matches in the single elim are as, if not more, interesting to watch.
Damn, why do we have 3 low energy people? I have no energy, you have no energy, Twee has no energy, Arcane Chicken has energy but is stuck in the realm of TTS.
What do you mean? I'm so full of energy.
We're all just
We definitely
like...
need
Me too.
People always gotta tell me to calm down. I'm just so excited about everything.
definitely need gravity back in here, but scrims are a little bit unlucky timed.
Yeah, okay, we're just waiting, I guess. So I'll just...
Cancel the scrims.
True. Get gravity back here immediately.
You want to give me an invite to the spectating party?
Oh, true.
Oh, what? Arcane Chicken is banning Luna.
Wait
What
a
is this?
second. Okay, so do you go by Salus or
There you go.
Salus?
Salus.
Salus. People have been saying Salus, and I said Salus at first, but then swapped because of the peer pressure.
I understand a lot of people say Salus. I'm not too worried about it.
I
It's
only
close
get
enough, you know?
I only get upset when people call me Tiwi.
What about
There's
Earlier-
what about TWI?
Nah, even that I don't mind. It's just when they say Tiwi. Like, there's only one eye there. Why are you adding another eye?
Earlier, you already loose was calling you
Tiwi.
General Twizzler. I thought that was pretty good.
Speaking of like weird misnamings, you know Rift? During like a tournament, the commentators called him RYTT for the entire duration of a
No.
set.
Wow.
Oh. That is unfortunate.
Now, Arcane Chicken has a privilege of never being mispronounced.
That is true. Just take two English words and put them together. It's unfair. I've had a trouble with some high elo individuals. Who was it that I was mispronouncing? I've heard a lot of people mispronounce Kainoob as Keenoob. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was Kinoob because I was always saying Kainoob and then I got corrected.
No, I asked him, and he said Kainoob.
What?
It's
That's a
what is
scam.
God.
that's one of the harder names for me to like wrap my head around. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, his name is interesting. It's definitely something. There's another person whose name I couldn't pronounce for a while, but I forgot who it was. So we're stuck.
Bells. His name's real hard to say.
Yeah, just like Walnut.
Yeah, I think the fan favorite is Need Cute goalie character. They went 1-3 in the group stage, but their name is kind of too good, I guess.
It is. I would love to see the DRX comeback story of Need Cute goalie character in this tournament.
Oh, and it looks like Green Eggs and Chicken has been eliminated. Team Voicemail, obviously, with no wins to their name, unfortunately out of here, but Green Eggs and Chicken, even with a win, 3 losses and a bad head-to-head versus size matters is all it takes.
Absolutely. And do you know what game we're going to be watching first in the Elan?
Good question.
So far, the matches are pretty interesting.
Oh,
That's Crazy versus Juliet's #1 fans. Watched that one just earlier. Or I watched both those teams, just the last game of the game before.
all right, we're getting
I think That's Crazy will take the win, but
Night Shift versus North York Hooligans.
oh, interesting. That'll be interesting to see. I think that Night Shift will 2-1 the set. What are you guys' predictions?
So it is a best
3-0.
of 3.
It's a best
Yep.
of 3.
I think Group B is stronger, and I think they 2-0.
Oh. Saya.
I think 2-1 in favor of Night Shift.
I
The
don't
only
in favor of
sweet
Night
believer.
Shift.
Like I
No
like it.
sweet believers.
Actually,
Arcane said
yeah.
3-0,
I'll
but-
swap. I'll swap to a Sleep Believer.
Oh.
All right, North York Hooligans, Bladiest, Realming, T-Spock. How do you pronounce that name? Realming TSPOK? Real Ming TSPOK?
I'm going with Realming T-Spock.
Yeah, Realming T-Spock is the easy way out.
It is, and I'm taking the easy way out. Oh, it's been typed in the chat for us. It's a Real Ming.
To Spock, or is it TS-Spock?
I think it's T-Spock.
Real Ming to Spock.
All right, so his name is real now.
Wait, can we just say Ming Spock? Because
I will go with
that's their Twitch name.
Real Ming.
Real.
Wait, no, the easiest way out is just saying Ming.
You might be right, but I gotta add in that real because this is a real one.
All right,
It's in
well,
fact not a fake Ming.
the realest Ming is
is.
playing a bit like Yeesh right now, hovering around the Yeesh line a tiny bit, not quite crossing it, but getting mighty close.
confidence is good to see, though. It's interesting to see Bane's Bloom isn't on Juno. If I had to guess, that might have been banned this game.
Yeah, and the Night Shift's Dubu has been a bit of a little bit of, has done a little bit of trolling, a little bit with their positioning and their strikes, but we'll see if they can change that up. Unfortunately, looks like they're back to their logging habits, so it's up to Blue Fire to score here, and that snipe shot takes the first goal.
The
What are
primary
your-
from Blue Fire, very well timed there.
What are your opinions on crossover X?
I hate it. Cross
Not a fan myself.
Crossover X and Crossover Estelle, definitely not picks that would be recommended, really, if you had to ask some of the better players in the game. But a bit of panic coming out from the Night Shift's goal. He did not need to roll there. Probably could have walked. Probably could have calmly struck. Unfortunate. All right, it's 1-1. Any revised predictions at this point? Do you think it's going to be a sweep or...
I'm still believing in the 2-1 for Night Shift. I think if Night Shift switches over back to Kai goalie, they will be unscorable on.
Yeah, and Ming unfortunately strikes early. You can't really do that when a forward's aggressively on you, especially as Dubu. You have plenty of time to react. Just back up a tiny bit, walk with the core, and when they strike, you just strike, and well, that's a save. Quick KO right there. A bit of panic, and even though Mango Zo was
Speaking
blocking the conveyor belt, Ming unfortunately clears it up.
Yeah, I mean, Blue Fire sneaking that in through the gap in the wall at the top was a unfortunate circumstance for them, and the KO coming through as well.
Honestly though, like even though that happened, I really don't think Nordic Hooligans are out of this game, because one good play by Bladius. Bladius is hunting. Bladius is running around just looking for an opportunity to dribble the core, barrage it in. Might find it here because of that clear, but no, it just fizzles out. The clears are good, and once again, Daimi Conveyor Belt, a fantastic clear by the Night Shift's Dubu, and a fantastic hit by Blue Fire.
I was getting a little bit worried about the stagger bars on the side of Night Shift, but that goal there really helps them, sending them back to 0. We'll see if they can stay out of the danger zone.
Oh, and
Pushing into an X and a Kai here.
right there at the top of the wall near Ming and Bane's Bloom. Ming hit first. Bane's Bloom missed the strike. If they had hit the strike, Ming struck so early that it would have basically been a goal. Oh no, Ming, you can't strike it into Bane's Bloom. Bane's Bloom smartly doesn't strike it right back, strikes it into the conveyor belt, and that's the final goal in this 5-1 victory for the Night Shift.
Very well played by Night Shift. You guys might be right in your predictions here in the 2-0. I'm still going to hold strong with my 2-1 though. I like to see some close games.
You know, someone once said that predicting like blank one score lines is a sign of weakness, is a sign of zero confidence, because if a team is truly better than the other, they'll take both games. And then I realized mid-set adaptations are a thing, so you are right. But then I realized
Well,
I think mid-set adaptations are unlikely to happen, but the Juno coming out for the Night Shift, right?
that is Night Shift, I believe.
Yeah,
The mid-set adaptation coming from the team that just won. Very interesting.
honestly, good to get ahead of the game. You have a game to play with. Might as well pull the picks out now, especially since the Juno has been great for Bane's Bloom. One of the legitimately, like, good plays we've seen, not just unforced errors.
I'm happy to see that North York Hooligans ditched the X, because I think they needed a little bit more core control for this upcoming game if they want to pull it a win.
Yeah, Bladius with the rapid fire missile propulsion super surge. Shades of my cup, except for the ultra scope. Bane's Bloom though, full core control. Looking for a goal here, does not have a slime to use at the moment. Unfortunately, cannot convert. Alright. Unfortunate bounce from Mango Zo. Bainesbloom setting up a slime once again in that pocket. In the really, really dangerous pocket. But that slime doesn't get it through. And the Night Shift's Dubu has been, I guess, leveling up a little bit. Oh, and Bladius losing the Strike War. Ming completely out of position at the bottom. And you can't do that as Dubu. The only character in the game that's allowed to do that is pretty much just Luna Goalie or maybe Estelle with impeccable timing.
Absolutely. And I mean, it was good on Bainesboom there to punish the misposition by hitting that line shot and not hitting it directly into their goalie.
Yeah, and Bainesbloom going
like to
for
see
a
that.
bit of some fancy plays. But unfortunately, they don't pan out. But, oh, Ming
Oh no.
hits the strike button a few too many times. Maybe even buffers the input while holding inward. Not what you want to see in a game, an elimination game pretty much right here.
Absolutely.
Oh, but that is what you want to see. Bladius punishing, finally, the Night Shift's Dubu's habit of just logging and walking away. That move is not safe to throw out. Fantastic catch by Bladius. And this game just got much closer.
Let's see if Bladius can continue to punish that, or if it was a fluke. I'm curious to see if that was, if he's catching onto the habit or not.
Alright, but Ming once again doing quite a few risky plays like that movement. If there's any sort of double hit there, it's all over. And oh, the demon angle.
Oh,
The dead angle as some call it. Bainesbloom once again with the fantastic plays, and the precision is just impeccable.
that corner is notorious for bouncing in the way you don't think it's gonna go. So I'm not terribly blaming Ming here, but definitely got to go for the angle where it could go into your goal.
Oh, and did you just see that? Like earlier, well, Bainesbloom with another fantastic goal, but the Night Shift's goalie body slammed the Estelle combo, taking no risks, and that's something we haven't seen so far this tournament. The goalie's usually just getting caught by it or trying to strike second. But it's important to use your resources, and Dubu's role is one of the better buttons in the game to have as a resource, because it's just a get out of jail free card if used correctly.
Absolutely. And I'm wondering at this point if it's too late to change my prediction to 2-0 like you do, because it is looking very good for Night Shift.
Yeah, the Night Shift's goalie is ping-ponging a little bit, but on the second ping, they pong it away. Bainesbloom looking for another goal right here. Mango looking for a snipe. It's a little bit early, and fantastic corner play by Bluefire, catching Ming off guard, catching Ming without a strike, and the Night Shift takes it 2-0 in 2 consecutive 5-1s.
And I mean, that was just a really solid work by Night Shift, I think. They felt like they had the upper hand for the majority of the game, and they capitalized on their opportunities to score. What do you think about that game, Twee?
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think,
I think-
about how that game went?
I think there was some mispositioning happening, and Night Shift did a very good job of taking advantage of every misposition the other team made.
Absolutely. And I'm hoping that the next match we get to watch is Neat Cute Goalie character.
Oh,
But
we actually know what match
have
we
to see.
have. It could
Oh.
be Neat Cute Goalie character if they beat Cabbage Patch Kids, but it's basically the bottom side of the semifinals.
Well, fingers crossed then. They are only against the first place out of Group B as fourth place out of Group A.
Yeah, definitely.
Surely they don't get eliminated here.
Surely, definitely one of the harder draws to have, but that's what happens when you get fourth year group. So we'll see what they can do here.
I believe.
I am hopeful. I believe too, Arcane Chicken.
All right, and it looks like Game is Throwing has 2 zeroed size matters. Bit of some one-sided matchups.
What are your predictions for the bottom half of the bracket?
I think Cabbage Patch Kids and That's Crazy take it pretty comfortably. I think the top seeds are pretty separated from the ones below right now.
For the upset, I need cute goalie characters to win, and I want Julius #1 fans to win so they can face off against Night Shift in the rematch for their DRX comeback in the finals. So we will see. But I'm gonna go with the double underdog.
I
And
think Cabbage Patch Kids takes it, but then Juliet's #1 fans upsets Team Dash Crazy in a 2-1.
okay, so results so far: Juliet's #1 fans just lost 3-5 to That's Crazy. So that's not a far apart scoreline at all. 5-3, definitely doable in the second and third games if Juliet's #1 fans clean it up.
Absolutely. And considering with how well I saw the Estelle, whose name is escaping me right now, on Team Dash Crazy playing in the game we saw in group stage just earlier, they must be playing pretty well. Or better than I saw them playing previously.
Don't mind me just flexing the empty eject button space in my training page. No, while we wait, let's play a Clash of Clones. I will forcibly pull General Tui in here.
Oh god.
What are your guys' predictions into Game is Throwing versus Night Shift?
Game is Throwing versus Night Shift. I will have to favor Game is Throwing because Game is Throwing features the one and only Game. Has the username Game in Omega Strikers, just Game. And also a duo that has played before, Carunio and Roto Motors.
I'm
It is
going to
quite
have,
good.
I'm going to have to predict the Night Shift win 2-1.
Really?
I'm also going to have to pick the Night Shift win purely just so that I can see the Julius #1 fans rematch in finals.
I
Actually,
believe in Group B.
I'm gonna try to snipe their game while we wait. Oh, they're taking a bathroom break. We can still try to snipe.
It would be nice if we could snipe a quick game. While we're waiting, though, I'm going to grab a quick water. So I'll be back.
I wish I had energy. I wish I could I wish I had the charisma to solo carry a broadcast.
I think you do.
No, you do, Arcane Chicken, but I don't.
Put too many ability points into Patience. On the left for Charisma.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like we have Game is Throwing on the left and the Night Shift on the right.
Ooh, a Drakkar pick.
Yeah, Rotomotors. This is the same. Rotomotors and Tarunio are part of the same friend group that Cameron is in. So definitely a bit of inspiration or maybe some teaching coming out.
Oh, and Game is running the low elo meta Aimi build.
It's a low stomp, extra special, durable, and your choice basically. Unfortunately, does not pan out there, but a goal should be soon, especially since Rotomotors is looking to snowball and some passing happening too. Are we sure this is just a low plat capped tournament? Because Rotomotors and Game are kind of synced up right now. Alright, a bit of an attempt on the blink. Does not score. Tarunio barely avoids death right there pretty much. And Bluefire about to get taken down by the Drakkar. And if Rotomotors had Adrenaline Rush, this would be so scary because Banes would have been in danger. Alright, Game just trying to outskill right here. Tarunio with the vertical clears. Y'all really think Night Shift's gonna win this one?
After seeing them play, I was about to say no, but taking the first goal.
Yeah, Tarunio a little bit late on the trigger there.
I'm holding out hope.
Game going for a bit of a kill near the edge. Tarunio just passing it back into the safe conveyor belt by Game. The log coming out as well. Rotomotors getting the kills, but the problem right now is that they can get the kills all they want. Tarunio just needs to hold on for long enough because Baines will score eventually. Oh, and Game missing the strike there is crucial. Missing the strike there means no goal. No additional snowball. Tarunio has to get it out of there. Manages to do so. Game snipes it, but not in a way that creates a goal. And the conveyor belt coming in. Game so close, but fantastic saves. Blue Fire misses the detonation. Tarunio blocks themselves off, but still manages to get the save. Rolls over the tofu wall, the tofu fortress. Still manages to make it happen in Game, looking to score here with a blink maybe. Unable to do so, but the log is clutch. Going up to Rotomotors. No Rotomotors, you can't just hit it into the goalie like that. Game putting the conveyor belt down once again, looking for a goal, but good midfielding coming out from Blue Fire and Baines, preventing that from happening, and the Slime just takes another goal. Rotomotors playing so well, but the goals just aren't happening, and eventually it'll go in despite how well Tarunio played that earlier bad situation.
Now that rally was very intense, and not the pressure, but never mind. I was going to say the momentum that they should get from that goal might press them into a victory, but Rotomotors taking it back almost immediately.
Yeah, and that's the big thing about the team Game is throwing. They're just too coordinated. Once they're in place, and once they realize that they can just hit it away from the goalie, it just feels like it's a free goal every time they get into place. They just need to make it happen, because right now they're a slight bit off, and that tiny amount is, I guess, just not leading to a goal.
Something to look out for here is, I believe Rotomotors just hit level 10, and that should be a very big power spike, considering his prime time. Playing Drakkar, if he's looking for kills, the aiming is almost helpless. You as well, even.
Yeah, fantastic pass down to Game, but Game misspaces the blink. The blink does not get anything done. Tarunio almost own goals off the slime bounce, but thankfully manages to save it at the end. The bounce is favorable. Rotomotors goes for a little bit of an ult play. The log comes in for additional pressure. Tarunio not getting caught out, and you feel like this has to be a goal, but it does not happen. Game once again, another opportunity. Looks like the blink is not online. Tarunio clears up. Tarunio body slams, not trying to get caught by the slime. Clearing away once again. Rotomotors picking up the power orb. Should probably be looking for a KO here. And Tarunio saved once again by the angle of the shots. Alright. Crucial kill coming in. Blue Fire is unable to score as well. Pass up to Rotomotors. Self-pass by Game. Pass back up to Rotomotors. Top of the net. And what was a 0-2 deficit is now 3-2 with a fully scaled Drakkar.
Are we sure these guys have peaked low plat? Because they are playing out of their minds. Very impressive plays, passes, and the last second saves. Especially the line clears. You don't see that a lot in lower elo. But Baines Bloom taking that back.
Yeah, just as you were complimenting Tarunio on the clears directly into Baines' face, and that's exactly the opposite of what you want to see. But Game and Rotomotors already setting up for something. Rotomotors misses, and finally Tarunio gets it away. Would have been a goal if they did the same clear, and the Dubu on the side of the Night Shift, so close yet so far, reads up, Rotomotors strikes down, and it looks like one more goal is all Game is throwing needs to take that crucial first game in the best of 3.
Absolutely, and it looks like I have to hold off on complimenting Game is throwing because Caster Curse is real, unfortunately.
Oh! But
and that's the game.
Just as you said that, a fantastic bounce by Game of all players, just a glitch pop from so far to perfect angle at the bottom of the net. What a flawless final goal for a messy first game.
Absolutely. And checking up on the bottom side of the bracket, it looks like Team Das Crazy took the series over Juliet Summerlin fans. Although I'm not entirely sure what the score was. Team Das Crazy is moving on to the semifinals.
Yeah, that's crazy. It is in semifinals right now. Game is throwing one game away, picking the Drakkar and the Juno this time. It looks like the Aimi has been banned. And yeah, the Cabbage
I was surprised
Patch.
to see if there wasn't a Drakkar ban, actually. It
Yeah.
seemed like quite the problem last game, but I'm interested to see how they'll play around it this time.
Yeah, if I was like the coach or a player, I would definitely say Bandit or car, y'all can't handle it because Rotomotors off the gate, immediate kill coming out. Oh, and Baines could have scored there. Unfortunately, directs the slime down. Habits coming in a little hard. Game looking for the second strike, unable to get one, but pressure fizzles out. Game going durable stinger hotshot, very interesting. Opting not to go for the rapid fire in an attempt to support Rotomotors a little bit. Rotomotors still on the cast to last, not on the adrenaline rush like I would have preferred seeing, but still playing very, very well. So is Tarunio, by the way. Fantastic vertical clears, just sending it down, not taking any risks. Game trying to repeat the bounces on the corners, trying to get a slime eventually, and finally the Dubu from the night shift cracks and does a bad play. Just, you cannot press the old button in that scenario.
Something I just want to touch on really quickly that I saw while you were checking the trainings is Blue Fire, I believe, has extra special on Kai.
Wait, what? Alright, it's
and
over. Game is throwing just wins. No way Blue
personally,
Fire.
I would not go extra special nor super surge on Kai. It's looking like a little bit of a training staff.
Oh, and a fantastic snipe at Rotomotors after KOing Blue Fire. Yup, and just fantastic team play by both Game Freak and Rotomotors.
This game is looking
a teensy
kind
bit
of over.
yeah, a teensy bit one-sided. Game gets a double hit with the slime, perfect angle off the home stretch bumper. Game is throwing, looking like the favorites by far in this tournament. Just clean plays, clean training choices, and it looks like Cabbage Patch Kids are in semis right now. Game looking for the rebounds, kind of blocked a little bit by the goal gates. Once again, Baines had such good redirects earlier on, but I think the problem now is they're trying to redirect for the plays instead of the immediate goals, and they could be getting the immediate goals, but right now it says 0-3. They haven't got anything. Unfortunate bounce on the Giga Blast as well, as Game looks for yet another passing to Rotomotors. Ping pong back and forth, probably could have used the pass back to Game, but still good pressure, good stalling out the clock, and you should not roll there. The Dubu from the night shift, unable to reach. Good shot by Rotomotors from range. 4-0.
And it just feels like most of this game is a 2v3 with Rotomotor just constantly getting kill after kill.
Oh, but Tarunio out of position, logging at the top, not something you wanted to do. Thankfully, just an uncharacteristic error, has been pretty solid so far.
The most winnable scoreline.
True, 1-4 is the most winnable scoreline. If the night shift's going to win a game, it's going to be right now.
If I had to call out Night Shift comms right now, they would be calling winnable, I believe.
However,
So-
Game walking up, Game smelling blood in the water. Tofu Fortress is down. Tarunio not getting scored on there is huge. Night Shift's Dubu keeping it alive, but do you know who's not alive? Baines. And you know who's also not alive? The Dubu. Rotomotors with a kill and a goal at the same time to seal it. 5-1 for Game is throwing, moving on to the finals.
And that was a pretty convincing win, in all honesty. It's almost looking like they might take the entire thing.
All right, and we're going to hop in to the next one right away. Cav. Cabbage Patch Kids versus That's
Hey,
Crazy.
what was game one score?
I'll have to check the VOD, but it was pretty. Oh, it was 5-3, right? Give me a sec. I'll check very quickly. I can do that. 5-3. So 5-3, 5-1.
Right. Hmm. They banned my rune, so I didn't know what to do. So I just went Juno, and then panicked because they banned rune again. The only character I'm supposed to be playing. And I don't know. I panicked, picked a style, picked trainings I don't usually use, and we lost 0-2.
Low key, I think it took like the closer games or like the more like coordinated games for me to like start casting. Feels like when I feel like it's like if you improve a bunch these list of things, you'll immediately shoot to like diamond type of gameplay. It's kind of like hard to get into the groove of casting. All right, any predictions for the set? Cabbage Patch Kids versus Das Crazy. Tweez, Salis.
That's crazy. I think.
Mm-hmm.
You favor Das Crazy here? Anyone else?
I also favor Das Crazy. I think Synesthesia has been. I've seen a very very good performance so far. So if that is kept up,
This is the highest combined elo versus the lowest combined elo.
I'm gonna favor Cabbage Patch Kids a tiny bit here. Gotta break with the crowd. I think the Asher pick will come out with the era for core control, but not if the era dies like that. Martian Cabbage getting killed for pretty much nothing here. Can Genetic Sloth make it happen? I thought that said generic sloth for a second. Didn't want to mispronounce, but Synesthesia, once again, we've said it before, we'll say it again. One of the most consistent players so far this tournament with the Estelle.
I still favor
really-
Cabbage Patch Kids even after the goal.
All right, Martian Cabbage going in. Linky Fox with the good clear away from the arrow beam. Synesthesia looking for something. Once again, catching not Lawrence. Yet again, you do not clear into the middle of the goal against an Estelle, much less... Oh, I accidentally shift-tabbed. Much less an Estelle with missile propulsion.
Synesthesia or Synesthesia. I can't speak.
Synesthesia, or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually. Definitely looking like one of the star players in my opinion. This for his team.
All right. And Genetic Sloth, I'm wondering what the trainings are. Build different unstoppable crossover. Okay, that's fine. Would have preferred Stagger Swagger against this team of full of poke because, well, if they focus their abilities on you, I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard to play the Asher. But right now, looking kind of nice, but not Lawrence, not ready. Presses the log button instead of the strike. Had to strike up at that time. Unfortunate, but a great catch by Crockett to make it 3-0, and maybe the Das Crazy believers are right, because this is looking extremely one-sided. Alright, and we interrupt this to bring you an announcement. First place gets 15 Canadian dollars. Definitely playing for something here, but not Lawrence. Missing 2 strikes in a row. A bit hasty on the first one, late on the second one. By the time the second one went through, it was already out of reach, and Das Crazy looking to sweep this first game in their semi-final set. Synesthesia once again looking for the bounce, looking for the play, and thankfully it does not make it for not Lawrence, because another Synesthesia snipe and not Lawrence. Where's the adaptation? 3 times so far this game, clearing it into the goal against an Estelle. You can't be doing that if you want to move on to the finals.
I mean, there were a few rookies that signed up, and yeah, not Lawrence was one of them.
I mean, Synesthesia there really is just winning almost every strike war and taking control of the map by himself. It's very impressive in these games. Good performance.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not just banning the Estelle. The Estelle is clearly a problem here. I really hope to see it banned. Oh, and it looks like it is banned, right? With the era coming out? That's surely synesthesia.
It would be nice to see some adaptation from Cabbage Patch Kids. If that is what happened.
Yep, and it looks
It
like the
looks like
Estelle
it
ban
is.
is real. Yep, and the problem with the arrow though is that if synesthesia is good, they can do the exact same thing. Basically, they have to be closer for it, but they can still set up the cross catch situation with the right click on the character as well. So Lawrence will still need to adapt the clears, need to hit into the corner a little bit more instead of clearing across the goal. This is Martian Cabbage's comfort zone, however. Dribbling right past, winning a bunch of strike wars, using the tornado as well, and Martian Cabbage unleashed. No Estelle to stop him. Cabbage Patch Kids is looking up their first goal of the set after what seemed like an eternity in the first game. Now Linky Fox will have to deal with a lot more pressure as Synesthesia tries to create offense on an unfamiliar character. And once again, Linky
Absolutely.
Fox taken out. Crockett clearing it out. Crockett with the good goaling for the moment, but oh, Linky Fox comes back just in time. Genetic Sloth about to start another push of their own, but once again, the pressure relentless. The strike wars being won, and Synesthesia gets it to the other side. Does not have speed boost or doesn't use it, but it doesn't matter as Linky Fox's strike just slides past every single member of both teams right into the goal.
Yeah, and it's very interesting to see the difference of Synesthesia not on Estelle. It feels like the pressure is all but gone. Before, when he would be winning every strike war, now it's looking a little bit rough for Team Death Crazy.
Yeah, and looking at this has kind of made me think that Game is Throwing is the clear favorite for the finals of this tournament, because right here, if Synesthesia and Crockett can communicate a little bit, they can make some passing plays happen. Doesn't even need it though. Snipes and catches a bad Dubu Tofu Fortress usage from Not Lawrence. And suddenly, in a game where Cabbage Patch Kids should have been heavily favored, they are now down. Alright, Not Lawrence delaying the
Absolutely.
strike. Oh, and the
Oh, and
tornado.
the storm.
Yeah, I think we both saw that, right? Like, it would have gone in if it wasn't for that. Otherwise, really good on the pressure front, but it feels bad seeing that happening. And now Synesthesia gets to play once again. Good shrink, though, stopping the momentum in its tracks. But once again, Synesthesia coming in. Synesthesia winning the strike war 3-1. 2 more goals for That's Crazy, and they move on. All right, but it's not over yet. If Genetic Sloth can get into position, can trust Martian Cabbage to pass it to them. I think the main thing that's been missing is trust. Genetic Sloth just needs to sit up there, waiting and ready. Not draw back to the midfield so often, because you need all the tools on Asher to score. Good saves by Not Lawrence, not striking too early. Weird pass, weird bounce off the Dubu. And Synesthesia winning yet another strike where Not Lawrence getting a little impatient. And Synesthesia just taking control of the game. Took a little bit to warm up on the character, but looking quite good right now.
Definitely doing better than the start. It almost feels like it's Martian Cabbage just versus Synesthesia. I'm just going with Sin versus Sin, and taking the win there with the storm and the Dubu kill.
And if I remember correctly, that's a 5-0-5-1, right? Decisive victory for Team Das Crazy as they move on against Game is Throwing.
Alright, just an ASOP update. I DM'd him, and first place, each team member is getting 225 Audi points. And second place, each team member is getting 150 Audi points.
All right. But if I remember correctly, you said that Lawrence was a rookie, right?
Yeah, yep.
For a rookie, like, I know I said a lot of bad things, but that's in the context of this tournament. Like,
Mhm.
for a rookie, they cleared away from the enemy. Like, that's already, like, better than most gold goalies out there. Not hitting it directly back, like, that's huge.
Mhm.
They did,
Actually, I think one of the reasons we were losing some of our matches is I was trying to get my goalie to stop doing that, and I got them to like only clear towards like half of the time, which was a nice improvement.
yeah, that's like the one improvement. Like, Lawrence already has that down. If they start clearing towards the walls, I think they'll shoot up, like, to diamond in no time because, you know, I think most of the top players know this already, have experienced this, but the current goalie pool in the top of the ladder is kind of bad. Like, when I'm one of the better goalies at the top of the ladder, it's so over. Because when I'm top half of the top goalies, like, I'm not good. I make the weirdest errors possible. And there are more goalies worse than me than better than me. Like, we need more good goalies. And it's not that hard. You just need to break the bad habits, be a bit of a psycho when it comes to waiting. But, like, it's very doable.
Yeah, I mean, goalie is really just once you get the basics down, it's just whoever can make as little mistakes as possible, right? So I'm anxious to see how these players continue to improve throughout the series because I feel like they've been continuously playing better. It is nice to see.
All right, we're heading into our finals now. It is Das Crazy versus Game is the rowing. Any predictions? This is still a best of 3, right?
Yep. Wait, was that a 5-1 game 2?
Yeah.
It was a 5-0 and a
5-0,
5-1.
5-0, 5-0, then 5-1.
Okay. Right.
Teammate is in bio right now. Wait a second.
What's bio mean?
Biology, I'm assuming? Like a biology
Oh, that means
course?
bathroom.
Oh, that means bathroom?
Why does that
Yeah.
mean bathroom? What?
Don't worry about it.
Is this like a Canadian thing?
I don't
I'm not
recognize it.
entirely sure. It's just terminology I've heard people use before for like going to the bathroom.
I've
Huh.
never heard bio like that. I
Gonna use the bio.
True. Yeah, Bainesbloom in the chat saying good luck to both teams. Shout out to Bainesbloom, by the way. Was on Team Night Shift. Made it to top 4. Definitely pretty impressive to make it to top 4 of a tournament with 10 teams, you know?
mm-hmm.
Yup.
Actually feel good about how my team did. First 2 sets I was AFK. And then when I was playing, I think we won about half of our games. It's nice. So shoutouts to who are they again? CNG123 and 88 Zim. It was good games.
All right, we're heading into the first game. This is going to be a banger of a finals because both teams have showed their stuff so far.
Looks like the Estelle is banned again.
Good
Since she's
ban.
on the era.
I wonder if the Drakkar was left up, because if the Drakkar was left up, game is throwing already one pick ban stage. Pick ban phase. Oh, the Rune coming out. Wait a second. The Rune goalie of all things. Interesting from team game is throwing. We'll have to see how it works out.
I definitely don't think that Rune is the optimal goalie into Sim's playstyle. It's definitely going to be a tough one. I think, for Game is throwing. Their comp is a lot harder to execute.
Oh right.
Roto Motors on goalie this game too.
Yeah, I remember Rotomotors is a primetime Copium rune player. Uh-oh. But if Game and Tarunio can play the midfield well, they can probably stall till prime time. I think most people would say that Hotshot is just better, but Rotomotor's playing it well so far.
Something I'd like to mention that I saw when I look at the trainings that does not seem to be optimal for Game is throwing is both their forwards are running Stinger, and they don't have a brawler to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they are down at least one training because 2 Stingers is bad, but maybe down 2 if they're not gonna get any good KO
But
potential or scoring.
But Rotomotor's playing very solidly right now, and as I heard from the chat, from our source, Rotomotors cannot afford Hotshot, which is very understandable. 15k for the new trainings is kind of steep, as Game gets a good combo. Linky Fox unfortunately getting taken down by the firewall turret, hard to deal with as a Dubu. Alright, in Game, that power of the extra special in low elo. You can just set and forget pretty much. Wow, fantastic save by Rotomotors, but Game having the firewall turret, the conveyor belt, the train, every single round is just so powerful. Alright, Rotomotors will have to make some saves. Synesthesia misses a strike, and that could be crucial. That could have been a goal. That could have been something bringing it far closer. And Rotomotors just playing it safe. In Game, looking to score right here. Linky Fox manages to get it out, but Game on the prowl. Tarunio on the prowl. What a pass! And Game 3-0.
Game just waiting in the open space up there for the pass from the Juno for the free goal. Good positioning.
Alright, and Tarunio starting off with the slime. Usually I'd say that's a bad idea, but Game manages to get it past. Lots of pressure. Rotomotors trying to do a safe clear. Fantastic pillar as well. Game looking to get one strike. Does not happen. Tarunio with the pass. Game unfortunately misses the strike, and now it's Synesthesia's turn. Synesthesia, can you do it? Can you make the game closer? Can you equalize it? But no. Tarunio once again with the offense. Synesthesia. Fantastic pillar by Rotomotors, but it gets past, and Synesthesia another good angle. Shades of the earlier games coming out.
It's good to see this is not going to be a 5-0 stomp. Hopefully, That's Crazy can bring this one back a little bit.
Yeah, but Game setting up the conveyor belt once again, blocking off the entire top angle, but Linky Fox, really good Tofu Fortress, really good wall. Game looking for a bit of a blink here, does not get it. Rotomotors looking to clear. Rotomotors pillaring just to be safe. Weird pillar, but it works out, I guess, as Tarunio helps out a little bit. Game looking for yet another play. The offense fizzles, the Slimes keep it alive a little bit longer, and Rotomotors, another fantastic clear. Linky Fox manages to roll on top of it. A great save, but will he be able to keep up with the pressure? The constant passes back to Game. The shot calling must be great in this VC right now.
Absolutely. Definitely not the performance you'd be expecting from
Yeah, and that's
attorney of this level.
Yeah, and it feels like Game is just calling for passes over and over until it works, and it works then. It's 4-1. And importantly, I think, Rotomotors has been forced to do work so far. Because if it was like a 4-1 and Rotomotors got scored for free the one time, we would be a little concerned if Synesthesia managed to get past far enough. But Rotomotors has had their fair share of saves, so it's not all, I guess, unknown. And Game with a self pass from a mile away. Rotomotors with a clear again. Synesthesia up. Good pressure, but Rotomotors is unfazed, and Linky Fox cannot get it away. Game so much presence in that top half. 5-1. Game is throwing tournament point right now.
And that is great momentum for Game is throwing on the going into game 2. I'm curious to see how Dash Crazy will switch up their draft. Maybe they'll ban the Juno out or something instead. They definitely seem like they had a little bit of issue getting it through.
All right, and we have
Let's
Yume
go.
once again. The scrims ended early, it seems.
No. I mean, it was an hour and a half of scrims. Literally.
Yeah, a bit low. But the whole Rotomotors fan club coming out right now. And who can blame them because the performance was pretty good. They're flexing right now. The Drakkar was left open.
Oh,
Whoa, wait. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
I thought it was Drek goalie for a second. Unless.
Yeah. Someone
Uh.
already losing here. The goat.
You already lose?
That
Okay.
is the track goalie.
Yeah. All right.
It is
So this is finals.
Grand Finals. Game is drawing 1-0. It's a best of 3. They seem to win 1. And game 1 was a bit of a stomp.
From
So,
Games team or the other one?
Games team is
This
too
isn't
good.
Drek goalie.
This is not
It
Drek
looked like
goalie.
Amy was the
Goalie.
MVP last game, realistically.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not track
The
goalie.
game is
This
just too good, and the passing plays are too good as well. And Synesthesia starting off strong, but does not have any sort of possession. Game instantly getting killed. I was about to say something good, but
Dang.
a heads up
Actually,
play.
honestly, the era Juliet allows for much crazier positioning and makes it really hard for Drek to actually land right click. This could actually be a decent decision for this map.
Oh no, but Linky Fox, you can't clear there. Not into Rotomotors, and Rotomotors
Sure.
recognizing.
What a fucking play. Also,
And,
wait, can we get a tab trainings?
All right. We got the tab right here.
What the fuck is that? War crime. Stinger Juno?
I mean,
Oh, Stinger Juno.
it's full support for Rotomotors, you know? You gotta feed the Drakkar.
You know what really susses me out? The fact that no one took Unstoppable versus Drek. That is scary. If once Drek hits level 10, once he figures out one kill, he's gonna kill them all.
Yeah, and that's what we saw earlier in the sets, but
They may
game.
not have been able to afford it. Is the thing.
Yo, true.
Wait, Unstoppable like
No,
a 10k
Unstoppable's-
training? Yeah, it's a 5k
Yeah, it's a
training.
5K. Wait,
training.
they could afford 5K. All right.
Oh, Mr. Moneybags acting 5K isn't much.
Yeah, Synesthesia though, just looking for an angle, but not getting past to ever. And I think that's the main difference between these two teams. Rotomotors and Game will pass to each other a bunch, but like Synesthesia's never catching a pass.
Oh, here it is.
Gameplay's super aggro. This guy looks like he's playing X on the Juno. And I think
Dude,
it's
this is
working out.
Hoishi.
Yeah, this is some Hoishi Juno as it goes in. See, it works. It works, especially like lower ranked players don't know how to deal with the slimes. Like they're hard. It takes lots of practice to understand when you strike out a slime.
I also gotta say, Game used to be an X main.
He looks like it.
Yeah.
I can see
That's
it coming
funny.
through. Is this why he's running Stinger?
I think this is Gravity's little brother.
X
I
Juno,
would-
holy.
All right, Synesthesia, now's your chance, but no, Tarunia with the great clear. And wow, they just can't get a push together. Crockett's always on the wrong side of the map.
Oh my god, what a combo from Linky Fox and Crockett, holy.
Yeah, but all that doesn't
Yeah.
matter because they can't score.
It's not about the scoring, it's about the mental game here.
Yeah, just wait for the scaling. All comes.
Wait,
God,
scaling?
with Crockett, he's using a lot of his abilities to not
Scaling
score.
versus Drakkar and Hotshot.
Drek Juno may scale pretty hard. But look at that. See, it's coming through. They're getting the game plan together. They're realizing how they need to play the game to win. It's the mental scaling. It's not
Wait,
just
hear me
about the stats.
Hear me out. The scaling is from the Hotshot Dubu. Easy clap.
True.
That's level 10 Hotshot diff.
If the game stutters enough, Hotshot Dubu scores. All right, crucial
Crockett, A
kill.
really good kill at the start.
Oh, and a combo
Oh
kill.
my god.
Oh wait,
Wait a minute.
Tarunia just clearing. They can't score. Oh, but you can you can't
Oh,
you
look
can't
at that. It's the scaling.
you can't.
This is a 5-3 victory for Red Team.
Oh, Tarunia panicked there. Could have just stood there and struck. Like you didn't need to Tofu Fortress. All right, Arcane Chicken requesting that game throw for content. Unfortunately, Nightbot is set to extremely strict and deletes all caps messages.
What a strict moderator. Jeez. Not a fan.
Oh, and Synesthesia picks it up. Unintentional pass maybe. Unintentional pass to the enemy team by Rotomotors, and Synesthesia eats that all up. Maybe the Aimi ban was all it took, because Game is not looking as much of a solo carry as in the first game.
He's not a gamer, as you would say.
Synesthesia, he knows what he's doing. It may look unintentional to untrained eye, but look at his movement. Look at the way he hits the core. I guarantee you it was intentional.
Ooh, I do
Like
not
corner
like.
bounce.
Oh.
Oh,
Game.
really good. Actually, that was a really good corner, constant corner hits right there. Just constantly hitting the walls, bouncing all the way around. Confused him.
Yeah,
I will say though that Rotor Motors, he's gotta learn to get this direct combo down pat and how to hit it. This is kind of rough.
yeah. Romers it has to get the kills, but not even matter. It might not even matter if game just gets the goals right now. Yoinking the core, a one-on-one with the goalie. Unfortunately, does not find the angle. Rotomotors trying to get Synesthesia off them, but for what purpose? Should have probably saved the shotgun. Great roll by Linky Fox.
Oh, Rotor Motors is whiffing here. Unfortunately. Oh, that was almost really good pass the game, going down.
It really feels like the Stinger's not doing much, you know. It seems like the Drek is practically doing all of the DPS, which is why Stinger. Oh, but he doesn't even need it. I think he's just handicapping himself. Game is simply too good at the game that rapid fire would end the game in seconds. So he takes Stinger just to flex on him.
No,
to
no,
show
no.
him
The
what's up.
game knows that with rapid fire, they would have no self-control. So it's taking Stinger to moderate their slime usage.
Oh, true.
All right, Synesthesia, now's your chance. If you want to move on in finals, get a piece of that 15 Canadian dollar prize pool, you need to make something happen. But game, once again, a 1v1 with the goalie does not happen. Tarunio keeping it away. Tarunio passing it back to game, looking for one goal, and there it is. The slime passes. Linky Fox had no chance.
Game goes fucking crazy. Who
Wait, is this-
man?
Wait, is this a wait? Is this finals?
No, it's
I thought it
best
wasn't.
best of three.
That's
That
it.
was finals. Yeah.
Oh, wait, how many teams was there?
10.
10? Oh, I have to keep my promise, Kuyachi.
Oh,
Winners finals?
you may adding to the prize pool?
I am adding 30
Wait, 30 what?
USD.
You okay?
This conversion's getting
We'll just
messy.
we'll just make it smooth 45 USD. Just so I don't have to add Canadian dollars and US dollars.
Why
Oh,
did it
shit.
start at Canadian dollars?
Yeah, why did it?
Because
I'm
Kuyachi's
Canadian.
Canadian.
That's not
Oh.
a real currency. The fuck?
Wait, so how do I do this then? Do I send it to you through like PayPal or something? It'd be easier if I just sent it to you somehow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'll
DM me your
my
PayPal.
Can't believe we're not doing it in Bitcoin, sponsored by some random Bitcoin mining
Sponsored by
company.
FTX.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
FTX
not
sponsorship
sponsored,
by the way,
money's
not
coming
sponsored, by the way.
through.
Yo,
We're actually trying to pay people in loonies and toonies.
Kuyachi and I need a sponsor, by the way, for tournaments. Like, if y'all want, like, an ad read or whatever, or, like, a slide on consistent 70 to like, 120 viewer tournaments, you know, you know who. Our rates are very affordable.
Yeah, and you get an ad read from me, depending if I'm on the cast,
So
and that's
that was
fire.
Yume that said that, right? Or was that Gravity?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Winners interview. Let's get him in there.
Game. I need game. I need game to let me coach him into the god Drino that he belongs to be. Did the player interviews go hard? We were doing them yesterday. 100% gotta add him in the striker Saturday.
Yeah. But when we make
We should join their VC.
when we make the Mystic server, I think I'll start hosting tournaments in there to grow it and like make it real, and then it'll be super easy to do winners interviews.
One sec, I'm gonna
Make them
hop
use
this
VCs.
call.
All right,
Okay.
I'll drag them here.
Oh,
This call is huge.
yep, we are gaming out here.
All right, so you three won a tournament.
Which one's game?
It is me.
You're my hero. You know, I want to know why the Stinger Juno pick? What value? It is just because rapid fire is just too good. It's just too free. What
No,
was the thought process?
It was a concept. So Rotomotors was playing Jakar, right?
Mhm.
And it would be better to do Stinger IME, of course, but my theory is that with Stinger and Hotshot, I can just throw a slime at the core. I'll get the cooldown bonus from Hotshot, and when my opponent steps on the slime, they'll get damage from Stinger, and that helps Drakkar snowball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I
Drakar's
mean-
terrible, by the way. I never ever used that to its fullest, but it's okay.
It
Yeah,
worked out.
Juno
It's
Drakkar
a
is a really hard
psychological
comp.
game. If you keep them not at full health against the Drakar, they're more scared of Drakar for no reason.
Yeah, psychological pressure.
A mental game, dude. Honestly, it's great. Juno Drek is an insanely hard comp to pull off, and I don't know if the Stinger really added that much value, but I mean, it definitely worked. I mean, you guys did win, and I think a big part of the win was the amount of scoring that Juno does. Scoring on that champ is difficult, and you just made the goalie look like butter. I mean, like Swiss cheese. It's
Really?
absolute stomp.
I thought Juno was like the low elo, like strong at low elo, but falls off at higher.
Yeah, actually, that's fair. I think my perceptions are just a bit warped. I mean, honestly, is that your average game? Dropping 4 goals a game? Just styling on them?
We're better as a team. You know?
I see. Are we gonna see some future team? Maybe some grind into a striker Saturday, high placement.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
One day
Perhaps.
we'll be a team of Omegas.
I'm
Oh,
a
yeah, I
goalie
mean, how-
player, so I would have to learn how to play forward.
Wait, you're a goalie player?
Yeah.
Oh, two
But the
goalie
Drek was so
players.
clean. Oh my god.
Yeah,
they're
if you guys
double
were wondering
clean.
why I decided we were gonna go rude, it's like they're gonna ban Drakar because they saw me pop off on Drakar, so I'm just gonna go goalie, and then Gabe will just score everything.
Yeah, we just
Genius.
made plans for every realistic ban, and they
Oh,
all
wow.
worked like a charm.
Oh, that's
Damn,
high
planning
level
around your
thinking.
draft, that is a high level, honestly.
Yeah. Giraffe diff through the moon. I mean, how long have you guys been playing for? Is it
Uh,
been the whole beta and new players? What's up?
I got a closed beta key.
A closed
Yeah,
beta for
yeah.
one day before open beta.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
same closed beta gang.
It was before the open beta. It was the alpha, whatever it was. I played that for a bit.
Alpha testers.
Oh, I'm hearing that Rotomers is actually the one who gave Cameron his alpha key, and y'all know who
That's
Cameron
true.
is.
I did do that.
Oh,
Oh,
we
you
just played
just
Cameron.
scrimmed that
We
man.
just scrimmed them. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear Rotomotors is not an Omega Smurf. He just hasn't played much.
I don't
It's
know.
true,
Don't know if
I
I
I
can
thought
believe
you
that
were
after
the
that
Omega
game.
Smurf game.
Yeah,
Ah,
true.
Gabe?
What? No way.
Team
Yeah,
full of
you were
Omega
kind of popping on
Smurfs.
him.
Yeah,
Yo,
no.
I've been
actually-
hard stuck hide cold.
not for much longer if they keep leaving Juno up. Gonna easy diamond in the next 3 days. Easy yes.
I'm definitely not an Omega Smurf. I just don't play. I don't play that much. I
That's
do
something
play.
an Omega Smurf would say. Just saying.
Ew.
True.
Omega Smurf account number 5.
Team Game is throwing. Just DM me your PayPal's. I'll.
Oh,
That's
true.
what
What is
Oh,
my
true.
PayPal?
Don't
Oh.
get my name.
Oh, I know your PayPal. Don't worry. I'll DM it to him for you. Yeah, Josh.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's a frequent
you,
winner.
man?
Well-
He's a
Who is it?
frequent
Is it-
winner.
Well, while
Yeah.
while that's happening, Mr. Tarunio, I think we're the most underappreciated member of the team. Kind of flew under the radar. Was not the flashiest player, but you were kind of pretty solid, letting in very few goals over the course of the tournament when you were playing goalie. How was your experience?
Stressful. It's always stressful being goalie. Just, I don't know. It's just hard. Sometimes you get destroyed. You get played on, and you just have to predict sometimes ahead of times and just strain. I don't know.
All right. Well, you played pretty well. Congrats on the win. And Kiachi, do you want to do anything, or is this over?
We can probably raid someone. I'm just gonna look through.
Wait. Before you raid, I just want to say that our first set in group stage was a 2v3,
Oh.
and we took
Yeah.
a game.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, right.
Damn.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I was
Oh,
that was you.
AFKing for them.
That's who you were AFKing for? The tourney
Well, I was
champions?
AFKing for 2 teams.
Oh, lucky
This one
you.
and
Also.
Juliet's #1 fans.
Oh,
You
nice.
deserve the prize pool. That's what it's really
True. I already
I do.
donated to Kuyachi. Don't worry. Easy. Also, congratulations on making 10 extra dollars. Now that I realized there was more than 8 teams, guys, each of you.
All right, and what if we raided? Who do we raid? There's a lot of options.
Who do we got? Who are the options? No Juno players on?
Oh,
Crazy.
wait. I told my old Smash Club that I would raid them.
Yeah,
At some point if I ran a Tuesday
Already
tournament,
live?
and it's a Tuesday tournament. Yeah, they're live with one viewer.
raid them then.
It's,
Might as well.
yeah.
And get
Yeah.
33 viewers.
True.
So hope you
Good.
guys like some Super Smash Brothers Melee. If not, there's Boo 20K is also streaming.
Streaming?
Let's go. I got the Sophia 5100 friend request.
Nice.
What? I didn't get the Sophia
Gabe is off
5100
the
friend
friends list for
request.
Sophia 5100.
Where is my Sophia
Wait,
5100?
where's Sophia 5100? Wait a second.
Dang.
Yo, game outranks Sophia 5100. Let's go.
What the heck?
Oh
Let the
shit.
record show I am not platinum. I'm
Yeah, but
not
hear me
sniper.
out. Hear me out. But Game doesn't
Ah,
have
sus.
extensive coaching guide.
Wait, Frog from Brain Power. Jacob from Brain Power is under Sophia 5100. What does this say about?
Hey, Sophia
Alright.
5100 has been on the grind daily.
I'm gonna raid in 3, 2.
See ya, everyone.
1.
Hey.
Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye.
Cheers, y'all.